What's up, y'all? You know we about to go up. God bless. Good game all around. I came to get down. Look. Kissing babies and shaking hands, man. I'm out here doing. Look, you hear me? What the fuck I got to do out here? Making it black open. And you are now experiencing the world famous BossMack podcast. RNS, y'all. RN motherfucking S. Oh, yes. Today is a beautiful day. I'm happy as fuck to be up in here doing this. Y'all niggas already know how I get down. Nothing but good game when I come around. BossMack, topsoil, y'all got to love the sound. What's up with y'all out there? Greetings and salutations. The BossMack podcast is in full motion. West Coasting. And I got some very special guests in this motherfucker with me tonight. I got Steve the Dean.
Appreciate you, man.
And Mr. 1950.
What's happening? What's happening, man? What's happening?
Mr. 1950 came to fuck with me.
Yeah, what's happening?
What's up with it, y'all?
I'm ready for it, man.
Yeah, we ready to get this, man.
Appreciate the invite, man. I've been trying to get down here so long,
Oh, yeah,
man.
absolutely, man.
Trying to get down here so long,
Absolutely.
man. It's a blessing to come down, man. Appreciate that.
100.
Huge fan of BossMack.
Yeah.
100. Look here. Y'all know the BossMack podcast is always brought to you by, first, let me say this. I hope these words is reaching y'all out there in good spirits. I hope y'all good out there. You know what I'm saying? I hope you're somewhere posted up with some drink. You got some good kush. Your refrigerator's full of food. Your pocket's full of paper. And your bills paid. You feel me? You dig me? And on that note, I want y'all to know that the show is always brought to you by BossMack Streetwear. You see that BossMack got on some BossMack Streetwear right now. And the BossMack got a request to come up with a burgundy extreme pulchritude joint. So the BossMack came up with the burgundy extreme pulchritude joint. You understand me? We put game on the shirt to make bitches want to flirt. You could get this right here, right? You know what I'm saying? See, look, bitches don't even know what these words mean. You wear this out and about, and I promise you, bitches will stop you and ask you, what does that word? What is pulchritude? And you know, I know you can tell a bitch, Google it, but you could just be nice and say it means beautiful. You dig me? It's a $20 word for beautiful. And then a bitch is gonna think you smart. She gonna take for granted that you might be a nigga that went to college or some type of shit.
Yeah.
But you know, if you don't want this, we got the offensive bitch relax world famous. You know what I'm saying? Bitches will take pictures of you when you rock this shit. I'm just trying to tell you, I know you don't believe. The BossMack tests it out all the time. Every day I wear my shit and it really worked, man. You know what I'm saying? And when when you wear something like this, right? Or you wear something like this, and bitches stop you and ask you about it, that is the BossMack in spirit helping you get bitches right then. All you gotta do is flow and glowing conversation, not be weird. give a bitch a compliment back or something, or you know, you could get this from BossMack Streetwear, and then y'all can follow each other on IG, and that's the BossMack there helping you. Unselfish clothing, you dig me? You know what I'm saying? I know I'm doing a long pitch on here, man, but I gotta sell the clothes, you dig?
Sell that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Man, let me get on y'all niggas, man. Steve, how was your day, nigga?
Man, nigga, hey, BossMack, this is what it's about, man. Hey, look, you know, I'm a huge fan of you, BossMack. Hey, I love being here. I love being in this environment, man. I just appreciate you, man. Hey, appreciate you, my nigga.
It's all good. It's all good, man. How was your day today, though, man?
No, my day's always good. I'm a motherfucking man. It can't go wrong, nigga. It can't go wrong.
I feel you. Mr. 1950, how was your day,
same
sir?
Same thing, man. When you're a winner, you win, nigga. You know what I mean? Nigga, I've been winning all my life, nigga. You know what I mean? It's always feel good to wake up, yawn, stretch your back, knowing you number one, nigga.
I feel you.
I feel good every day, man. But you know what I mean?
I feel you.
A lot of niggas don't really rock like that.
I feel you.
They wake up, you know, depressed. They taking pills and shit, nigga. They fucked up, nigga. If you taking pills, nigga, you half dead, nigga, because nigga, you're already thinking something wrong, nigga. You know what I mean?
I feel you, man. I feel you, man. I wish the young niggas wasn't going on them perks like that, man. You know what I'm saying? I wish they wasn't. But I sound like an old nerd saying that shit. Niggas like, you old ass nigga. You don't know nothing about a perk 30, nigga.
You need to hear that shit, though.
All right, man. Hit the like button for this game. Shout out to the chat. Let the BossMack know where you're tapping in from. Let the BossMack. I see Joe Blast. I knew I seen Joe Blast in there. You know, Joe Blast is my nigga, man. Joe
Good
Blast.
dude. Good dude.
Mr. Ethos.
Shout out.
Good dude. Shout out to Blast, man.
Yeah. Let me see who else in this motherfucker, man. We'll try to get all the... Okay, Brian Bourne, what's up with it? Yeah, all right. Yeah, man. Technobility in this motherfucker. Joe Blast blessed with the $5. I appreciate that, nigga. You know, we need that every dime. You hear me? Uchi Walla, what's up with it? Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Demetrius Rousseau. We had 100 already, man. Y'all niggas brought some energy in this motherfucker.
Shout out to them.
Okay, that's what's up, man.
Shout out to the Silverbacks, man.
Shout out to the Silverbacks.
Yeah.
Dogs,
niggas,
man.
Niggas brought energy in this motherfucker. I appreciate it. Man, I like that hat, Mr. 1950.
Yeah,
I just want to say that, man. I like that hat.
Yeah,
man.
I appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
You know, I like to twinkle my fingers, man.
Yeah.
A little something, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I appreciate you. Nah, man, I'm trying to get where you at, man, with the clothes game. I'm gonna get there at one point.
Hey, man.
I'm gonna get there. Hold on, I think I got my undershirt on. Hold on, let me show you.
Is that hoodie you right there, too?
That's his hoodie. That's his hoodie.
Okay, I like that.
Oh, yeah,
Do I
what
got
you got?
dictate terms on it,
You
nigga?
got-
Dictate terms.
I dictate the terms.
Dictate terms, okay.
We dictate terms, nigga. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's what we out here doing, nigga. You know what I mean?
I feel you, my nigga.
yeah.
I feel you, man. I feel you, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Okay. Also, the BossMack podcast is also brought to you by BossMack giving you game. If you need some game because thou art struggling with thine bitch, holla at the BossMack Topsoil. I got the reasonable race that's great. Ain't no cookie cutter game. I actually listening to your shit. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect, but you know I listen. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to tell you, man, you wanna holler at a outside source. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all niggas, I keep saying, you know, some of y'all niggas got 2 or 3 bitches on the team, and you think it's okay to holler at the homie about your bitch problems, but really, your homie be jealous that you got 2 or 3 bitches. He got 1 bitch. So don't, you know what I'm saying? The BossMack is always happy for you, want the best for you. I want you to win. When you win, I win. You feel me? So holla at me and we can chop it up. And it's a few niggas I need to get at. I ain't forgot about y'all. It's been a real busy week. I promise to get at y'all motherfuckers Monday for sure. You know what I'm saying? All y'all that think I forgot about y'all. You know what I'm saying? I see y'all. You know what I mean? Shout out to the chat. Wait a minute. Who's that? Zay Mafia. I see you. I see you. But yeah, holla at that BossMack Top Sword, man. I love talking to y'all niggas. I remember all y'all shit, you know. When you know, it's the reoccurring callers, you know. I remember all the details, you know. And, you know, like I said, I'm celebrating for y'all.
Yeah.
I want the best for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
He said the reoccurring calls.
Yeah, a lot of niggas, they tap back in, let me know how they went, you know what I'm saying, and let me know the new shit they going through. You know, I got a new bitch now. She did this, that, this, and you know, I don't know, man, what you think, and you know, we chop it up, and you know, and the coldest thing about all of this is, a lot of niggas, they already know what they supposed to do. They just need a reinforcement, you know, and sometimes it's fucked up. You know, you gotta turn your back on a bitch like God did the devil, you know, this motherfucker. And you know, you really knew that already, but you want to hear me tell you up, man. You know, the only way it could possibly work out is if you turn your back on a bitch, and then she see the light and be like, you know what? I think I was fucking up. Shout out to that. What's that? $5? I appreciate that. Rich Carter.
Rich Carter.
You've been waiting on this. Shout out to the Game Kings, man. Yeah. Shout out to the
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I be hearing some of these situations, man.
Ready to listen.
But you know, a lot of these young men, older men too, like a lot of these dudes, man.
Yeah.
You know, they can't, you know, they got that bitch inside of them. It's grown in them for years. It's inside. They got to get that out of them.
Yeah.
And it's tough, you know, because I have a lot of clients too, man. And, you know, until they admit that the bitch is inside of them, they can't change. Niggas, so I want all y'all niggas, man, and y'all niggas in the chat too. Y'all niggas know that when y'all on that bitch assness, y'all niggas gotta admit it first in order for the change to happen. You can't just show up.
Mannerism.
Come on, my nigga. Look, man. Hey, shout out to y'all though, man. You know, we out here teaching this game, man. But look, you gotta sit down and you gotta self-reflect. You can't change what you don't acknowledge, nigga.
Yeah, it's real.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
I always say that, man. You gotta look at how was you fucking up, man.
Yeah.
And be real with yourself, and you know, be willing to make a change. You know what I'm saying? And some niggas be out there with one bitch and having all them problems, and niggas can't fathom going to zero bitches. Zero bitches ain't even an option to a nigga. Nigga be like, zero bitches. Hey, man, you know, I mean, you want to get kicked in the ass daily? You know what I'm saying? The bitch will give you some pussy and still kick you in the ass, bro. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. Again, you know, God put them here to help, but these niggas is pedestalizing the help. Nigga,
that's crazy.
How the hell you afraid to tell the help no? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They the help.
But see, they don't. What they don't realize is that the help is supposed to test you to see where you at.
To see what
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The help is supposed to test you to see where you at.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I be telling niggas, I be like, man, you know how many times I've heard bitches in reflection tell stories about, I tried to do this to him and he told me to shut the fuck up, and it's funny now, but at the time she took it hard. But you know, when you had to check a bitch, or when you did something to a bitch, you know, she really salutes you for that.
Oh yeah,
because she knows I was on some bullshit right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like, if I would have went for it, then that would have compromised me. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
oh, yeah.
If I'd have went for the bullshit, if I didn't check.
Compromise.
Man, fuck that. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
for real.
Yeah, when I was growing up, boss, we call that biting the gold, testing the gold. She gonna bite the gold to see if you fool's gold,
Right.
or if you the real deal.
Right.
She gonna sit there and see what the fuck going on with you, and she gonna test us all because guess what? She's a subtotal of all them bitch ass motherfuckers anyway.
Right,
so
right.
she got to figure out, you know what? Who are you? Who are you, BossMack? Who are you, 1950? So let me get out of order a little bit to see if you can put me in motherfucking order.
Right.
And I'm a domineering ass nigga. So, bitch, you gonna find out. Soon as you test me, you gonna this right here is gonna open your eyes gonna go real wide. You know what I mean? I want to see the wide of your eyes your first checking. You know what I mean? So that way you know. Because nigga, if you bring it, see what niggas don't really know is that you can cuss a bitch out gracefully.
Oh, easily.
And I don't even use cuss words. Like, I will tell you how to do it, when to do it, and how fast you need to do it quick.
Yeah.
But see, the thing is really, it's the way you use it. So I'm so good with the words, you know what I mean? Like, I can
Words
make
are
you
important.
feel good
Yeah,
and
yeah.
feel bad in seconds. You know what I mean?
Like you disappointed like when you kid. You
Oh, no, I'm always disappointed.
Right.
I walk around disappointed. I need you to search for greatness. You know what I mean? I'm a disappointed nigga. Nigga, hey, I don't care what it was. You can bring me a plate of food.
Hey, it's not the right way.
It's cool. It ain't never that great. You know what I mean? You don't want to put 100% of something in nothing, nigga. You know what I mean? You don't never want to do that.
Oh shit.
You never want to do that.
Shout out to Tevin.
Yeah.
Tevin? What? Custis?
Yeah.
Tevin Custis. Okay, we gonna get back to that.
Oh, you got a little question?
Yeah, you got
Yeah,
a
got a
question. We're
question.
gonna get back to that for
right.
sure. I got you,
Appreciate
Tevin.
that super chat.
I
brother.
got you, man. That's a big one right
Get
there.
the super chats up, guys. Get the likes up. Get the super
man.
chats
Hey,
up.
man.
Support this.
Like I always tell y'all, man,
Yeah.
y'all niggas want this shit. Y'all gotta reach sometime.
Yeah.
It's okay, man. Reach. You know what I mean? Y'all quick to bring a bitch to Starbucks. Y'all quick to
feed 'em.
bring a bitch to the Roadhouse Steakhouse.
Yeah, all that fucking shit.
Just met the bitch.
and just
And going out, but then when we say something, we begging.
yeah, we back.
We begging and shit. You know what I mean? We begging niggas.
Well, see,
but we telling you how to save it, boss.
on the other side of that steakhouse is a hope for pussy. You see what I'm saying? It's a hope. It's a hope. You know what I'm saying? And niggas,
man, fuck.
you know,
He says a hoe.
Hope ain't in the whole
Yeah,
business,
man,
motherfucker.
But what are we really trying to do though is we trying to save you money.
Yeah, save you money. Yeah, trying to save you money.
We,
and get
hey,
pussy.
we going for the long game.
Always.
Y'all
day, all
niggas
day,
is short term
all day.
niggas.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas is just like this. You know what I mean? Like I had a client about 2 weeks ago. He was like, man, he said, because I told the nigga, I said, hey man, you get there about 30 minutes early, right? And nigga, make sure there's a place, no matter if this bitch show up or not, nigga, you gonna stay, you gonna have a
You'll
good
stay
time.
regardless, yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
So I said, make sure some music, whatever it is, nigga, live band or something. So the nigga said he went. He said the bitch, nigga, was about 30 minutes late, but he's still entertaining. I said, stop the conversation.
Yeah, you fuck.
You nigga, there's no way that you get this bitch your time, attention, or nothing 30 minutes later. I don't give a fuck the bitch called. 5 minutes grace, nigga, like a job. Bitch, you supposed to be here 5 minutes, right? So I'm thinking to myself, nigga, what convinced you? He was like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man, she was super bad though.
got the hopes of busting a nut tonight.
That's that hole.
I want to bust a nut tonight.
That bad.
Yeah.
It bypassed all his bylaws.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't, what the fuck is a bad bitch though?
Well,
That's what I'm saying.
you
I'm
know,
always
yeah,
say,
I'm with
wait, you know, bitches ain't bad if you think about it. I mean,
the bad bitch is the one who listen.
they'll follow directions
Hey,
on your program.
Cooperate.
That's a sexy motherfucker.
hey,
That's
thoughtful than the motherfucker.
nowhere way. Oh yeah. All that
I'm
other shit.
talking about. There's a level of thoughtfulness, nigga.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm talking about
Oh, yeah.
anticipating my greatness. So you know I want some. You know I like 4 ice cubes in my glass.
This nigga here, man.
I like my eggs fucking scrambled. And you know I like my bacon hard. And I like it cut. I don't like to chew hella much because I don't like my fingers greasy, nigga. So slice my shit in half. You know that I like that. So why wouldn't I wake up to this on a regular basis, right?
Yeah.
That's next
it.
level right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a bad bitch.
That's a bad bitch.
That's a bad bitch right there. You know what I mean?
That's a bad bitch.
Well, you already know niggas is thinking in terms of BBL and titties and face and she could suck dick good, or I hope she suck dick good, and you know niggas is on fuck the service in the actual help part of the shit.
Oh yeah.
Bitch ain't helping nothing. It's, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is, you know, it's hard. Niggas ain't gonna, the average nigga is not gonna look toward the things you was just speaking on first.
Yeah.
They gonna be looking for the pussy first.
He ain't demanding.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
so once you go there, a bitch gonna feel like, well, I ain't gotta do all that
I don't
shit.
gotta do shit.
I got his shit because you got some pussy.
You know what? Another problem I'm noticing too, niggas look at certain type of bitches to elevate them as a status. You know what I mean? Yeah. This is a bad bitch. I can bring her around, and niggas gonna be thinking. You know what I mean?
They look
like,
at other niggas to
yeah, like nigga,
validate.
I have never looked at a bitch
Never.
as to elevate anything on me.
She's
You
a
know what I mean?
perk. She ain't
Right.
special.
Yeah, I mean, so it's crazy how a lot of these young men think, especially, like they think if everybody thinks she bad, then
Then
it's
they
valuable.
Win. Yeah, then they win.
It's
They win.
valuable. Yeah, man, it's crazy.
So, no.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But they never take time. Oh wait.
Oh,
Hey, kick them
and
super
I
chat. Hey,
appreciate-
shout out. Hey,
this
guys.
is what I'm talking about.
Shout out to our motherfucking.
Spend some money.
Spend some money. Get
You know what I
this
mean?
game,
Get some
man.
game. Spend some money.
Yes.
Shout out Boxing Dave and Zay Mafia 100.
Yes. Shoot
Yeah.
that shit out, man. Support this
Hey,
shit.
and I know it's ladies in the chat. Let me let y'all know something right
Oh
now.
yeah, and that's what they don't even understand.
Yeah,
They
it's
don't
women.
understand
It's
this.
women in the chat. I'm letting y'all know, ladies. Look, when you spend money on men that you admire, it makes you great. So if you want to,
Spend your money,
be
ladies.
great,
Spend your money.
hey, if you want to be great,
You want to be great.
I
Spend your
need
money.
you to reach, ladies.
Yeah,
I see a
ready.
lot of men.
Come
I
on,
see a lot
ladies.
of men right now.
Let me see a lady. Let me see someone
telling you.
sexy. Hey, I want to see something sexy.
Oh, yeah,
Show
yeah.
me something sexy.
Yeah,
Come on,
ain't
ladies.
that sexy as fuck?
That's sexy as fuck.
Especially with the
That's sexy
most
as fuck.
O's.
Shay, put some O's in there. I'm gonna call you sexy.
That's really sexy.
Yeah,
right
'cause you
there
know
with
you
the
ain't
most
sexy
O's.
right now.
I like
Show me
that.
something sexy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Show me something
Turn this
sexy.
motherfucker red. You know the
Let's
colors
go.
mean something.
Yeah, the colors mean
if
something.
it's
yeah.
red,
Yeah,
niggas see no.
She right.
Yeah, facts
Yeah,
out.
you know
on a red
what we
dress,
talking
man.
about.
Facts
Put
out.
on a red dress.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jay Walker coming through with the $10.
Shout out to Jay. What's up, Jay?
Okay, Mr. 1950.
Yeah.
Where you get that name from, my guy?
Hey man, it came. I used to do this podcast back in the day, and it was doing some numbers. But it was this one guest that came on there, and she kept referencing me as 1950
Right.
because of my traditional style of thinking. I'm a traditional nigga. Man.
Okay,
I
okay,
like
okay.
Traditionalism.
Okay.
So she was like, how people always say, "Oh, this ain't the 1950s no more." Well, that's what, what I mean? I'm a caveman nigga. You know what I mean? I'm a nigga who believe, 1, 2, 3, 4 starts with the man at the top of 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right.
So that's how I go, and so that's where it came from, and it's stuck. You know what I mean? And then, I've always been an aggressive type man, and at one point in my life I was a pretty violent nigga, man. So the silverback was always kind of like the name niggas. I was like a silverback nigga, you know what I mean? So
Right.
silverback lifestyle, Mission 1950. Hey man, it kind of stuck to me, man, and it's created a mentorship that I got going on, man. Shout out to all my silverbacks. I know y'all out here, man, but gatewaytogame.com is where I mentor men to be the strongest men they can possibly be. You know what I mean?
right.
Like dominant though.
Right.
You know what I mean? I teach dominance, nigga. I teach taking over, control, running all the shit. You know what I mean?
Running
But
shit.
gracefully.
Yes.
And make them feel
Yes.
good while you do it. Touch them without touching them. You know what I mean?
Hey.
You know what I mean?
Hey,
That's
hey.
how you do it,
Yes,
man. You know what I mean? So
yes, sir.
at the end of the day, man, 1950 stuck with me, and hey, man, it's me. You know what I mean?
It's you.
It's me, dog. You know what I mean? So.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you. I feel you. And when did you get the inspiration to begin your journey putting game out there like this?
You know, I got to give it up to my grandfather. I speak about him a lot, but I was raised by my grandfather and my father. I had a father,
Right.
but you know he was a Marine. You know he was in Iraq, and you know he was.
G Pops was
gone.
involved.
Yeah, G Pop was like, yeah, he was there, but he you know, so he, you know, it's a lot of men influence, and then my grandma, when I was around her, she even referenced him a lot.
Right.
So it taught me a lot. So just the teachings, and then when I was a young nigga, I did a lot of bitch assness. So I was one of these niggas in these comments.
Tell him about the basket.
With the little basket. Quick story, BossMack. So I'm gonna tell you a quick story. So I had this little bitch, man. I think she was like, you know, I was like 15 or something, and you know my dad is like a shameful nigga. Like he will shame you, nigga, if you're doing some fuckboy stuff. He will shame you.
Right.
So he didn't know but nothing. So it was, you know, it was Valentine. Was it Valentine Day or birthday? One of the two. It was like birthday. I think it was birthday.
Right.
So it was a birthday, nigga. So you know, I ain't gonna call my auntie out, but she's the one to put the idea to buy her a basket. Get her a little basket and put all her little good shit all up in it.
Right.
So nigga, you know, the whole time of me shopping though, it was in my DNA. I felt, I mean, it's in my soul. I felt like I was doing something wrong. I was doing something wrong. So nigga, like I'm shopping, I'm getting it, I'm putting all the stuff in, I'm getting all her favorite shit, putting it all up, and I'm putting it together. And I bought all the shit, and I wrapped the shit all the way up. And nigga, I grabs the bow. And let me tell you how God works, man. The game is crazy though. So I grabs the bow. And I'm about to wrap the bow on top, you know, about to set it off.
Right.
So, nigga, my dad happened to walk in right when I'm grabbing the bow.
Right.
And so my pop rose up, and you know he's a calm, but he's like aggressive. So he's like, he came up and said, "Hey man, what's this?" Like, and I remember, and I felt it in my blood. I felt it in my blood, and he was like, he said, "What's this?" And I was like, "Oh man, you know, my auntie." So I put it on my auntie, and my auntie told me that I should get this basket for my lady and shit. And so the nigga looked at me, he was like, he said, "What did she do to deserve a basket?" Nigga, tell me nigga, give me one thing she did to deserve a basket.
Other than just being alive.
You know what I mean? So nigga, I told my pop, I was like, oh man, she's really nice, she cool. All the bitch ass shit, right? She's really nice, she cool. He was like, stop right there, man. Look. He said, I'm gonna save you. He said, cause you my son, and I love you. He said, look, man, I'm gonna give you $80 for this basket, cause I know you spent a little money on. I'm gonna give you $80 for this basket, right? He said, I'm giving you $80, man, and I don't want you to buy her nothing. And nigga, if she rock with you after her birthday, when you bought her nothing, fuck with her.
There you go.
That's what he said, right?
Oh my God.
So let me tell you what happened.
Oh my God.
So the bitch didn't fuck with me after the birthday, right?
Okay.
So she didn't fuck with me, right?
Right.
But I was cool with it because the nigga warned me. So it's like the father, he warned me. Yeah. So I was empowered.
Right.
The nigga, fuck that bitch. You know what I mean?
Right.
So let me tell you what happened. This my dad. This is what fucked me up. So about 6 months later, nigga, we had the family barbecue. And so I see my Uncle Terry, rest in peace. Nigga rolled up on me. He was like, hey, man, I heard you buying baskets for bitches, nigga. I'm thinking all these niggas.
They all know it. Bro, we got to talk about it. Come on now.
Yeah.
So we got to talk about it.
So he rolled over. So then here come my uncle, because he heard my Uncle Terry laugh. He had a loud laugh. So my Uncle Spencer, all my uncles and shit, I got 8 uncles. Anyway, they came over, they was laughing and shit, and my dad's over there at the table, eating and giggling. And he didn't even come over.
Right.
He told all his brothers his son's bitch ass journey.
Right.
And then my Uncle Terry was like, he said, Ken, that's my dad's name. He said, Ken, so whatever happened to that basket? You bought it. What happened to that basket? He said, oh yeah. I gave it to his mama.
Hey, cause she deserved that motherfucker. She deserved that motherfucker.
Mom deserved it.
And so, and after that, dog, this is why I knew then, like, I had to be a person to teach others to stop this shit happening, dog. Cause nigga, I was listening to Johnny Gill, nigga. I was
Ralph
really
Tresvant and
all
shit.
the shit, and it's all simp culture. Even though I love the music, I fuck with it, but it's like simp culture.
No, sensitivity.
Yeah.
Simp culture though.
Super
and
sucker song.
and so it gets you believing
Right.
that the bitch is better than you.
Babyface.
All
that
the
shit.
shit.
Oh yeah.
When I get home from work.
Oh man.
Nigga, I give you the whole world. I pay all your bills.
Hey,
You know
many.
Oh, do we got a red one up there?
We got a real one we got to get back to.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
The red
It's
one,
like a
yeah.
$40, $50
Okay,
one,
cool,
man.
yeah,
I got to
cool.
get back to
Yeah,
though.
good. All
I'm
right,
gonna
go
get
ahead.
back to
My
that.
bad, brother.
Okay, now you gotta see a lot. See what we see in the culture right now. You already know this. Niggas do not have what you just had.
Yeah.
A nigga step in and say, "You doing sucker shit. Let me help you.
Yeah.
Let me give you. Let me tell you what to do." And then if this happened, do this. And then if this happened, you good. You know what I'm saying? Most niggas is just. I mean, I was fortunate to see some of my mom, like, cause you know my pops had died and shit before I even got here. But I was fortunate that my mom's had some of her friends that had game and had bitches, had multiple bitches, and I seen how they was handling bitches. And I was like, oh, it's a whole lot of he don't give a fuck, you know, involved in here. You know what I'm saying? And they still responding and everything. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I feel like everybody got to kind of have a sucker experience.
Yeah.
To really wake up. Fortunately, yours wasn't as bad. You know, a lot of niggas.
Like my dad always tell me right now, it didn't count.
Right.
It never went through.
Well, mine went through. Mine went through at 14. I had one at 14.
14.
So I've been fucking since I'm 13.
Okay.
So I was fucking an older bitch.
Okay.
So
how much older?
Oh man, she was about 10 years older than me.
Oh, man, she
older.
was using and
well,
abusing.
We know back then things were different.
She
you know,
was
it wasn't the same.
She was
It was older. Yeah, it was older.
Kelly-ish.
Yeah, what I'm just saying is older. I mean, it was different for us. We played, hide and go get it. I mean, we were doing shit.
Oh,
we were
yeah.
doing shit. So, all right, so you know, I'm a gamer. So I'm playing my little video game. She's sucking my dick.
Right.
She buying me things.
Right.
She loving on me and
Right.
all that other shit. Then one day when I was 14, she just cut my bitch ass off.
Right. That's an old bitch
Don't
should.
judge me, the motherfucker. Okay, first thing I was holding on the pillow. First I was listening to sad songs.
Right.
Because I was waiting by the phone because we had phones.
Right.
Waiting by the telephone. Every time the phone ring, I would grab that motherfucking phone and see if it was her. And I would listen to sad songs. Fuck you, 50. I was listening to sad songs. I couldn't eat, couldn't sleep. I couldn't play my video games. My dad was asking me what was wrong. Dad was asking what was wrong with me and all this other shit.
You was really you was really broken hearted.
I was fucked up. I was fucked up, but
yeah.
it was a lesson in that.
The emoji, the broken heart emoji.
Oh man, I was fucked up, man. I just didn't understand because I mean that was like my first piece of pussy, so I didn't. I was falling for her. I ain't gonna lie, boss man.
There was no way you could defend yourself against no shit like that.
It wasn't defending.
Yeah.
It was lessons in the game because she had to break me to show me what I'm gonna be like to other women. See, the thing about a woman, what she was doing was she was saying that, well, I want you to feel what you're gonna do to bitches. You know, I'm not gonna tell you what you're gonna do. Is that someone teaching me game? But she was like, I'm gonna show you what you're gonna do, but I'm gonna make you feel that shit. So I was boss. I was fucked up.
I get it. I could only imagine.
Yeah, I
could only imagine.
I'm fine with that. That was my awakening.
So she broke your spirit.
Oh no, she awakened me. No, it was an awakening. No, it was the worst thing that happened to me. It was the best thing that happened to me.
She owned a piece of your soul.
Oh
right
man,
now.
she had dog. She had a piece of all of me, motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, no.
She got real estate in your head right now.
She
taught you something.
No, she taught me a lot because after that day, I realized what I needed to do and what I needed to do when it came to getting some pussy and shit. Because your first piece of pussy is kind of different when they throwing the pussy on you and they gripping your dick and they doing all that shit. Then they take it away from you.
Right.
I mean, I don't know if you got your heart broke with that fucking basket. But
I didn't. You know, my dad, like I said, my dad prepared me, told me.
That is a blessing, bro.
If she fuck with you, She good for you.
That is a
But
blessing.
don't buy her shit though. Now your gift is you. That's what my dad told me. Like, nigga, you the gift. So nigga, if she don't think that you're the gift, nigga, fuck that.
Man,
bitch.
if you don't have no nigga telling you that type of shit, bro, how you even know, bro?
Yeah.
How do you even know? You gotta have like that type of education. See, that's why when we was doing that, when we was at the thing in Vegas,
Game
I was
Kings.
telling them niggas, the Game King.
Yeah.
I was telling the niggas, y'all niggas in here is lucky in the motherfucker. Y'all
Yeah,
got
you
some
did.
niggas y'all
Yeah.
could talk to. Because I didn't have shit to talk to like that. I had to figure that shit out like a motherfucker. From
grandpa
observation.
was worse. My grandpa was 10 times worse than my dad. I mean, my dad was a cold,
Yeah,
but my grandfather was surgical.
right.
He didn't like back then he didn't really believe. It was like their beliefs on women alone.
Oh, it's different.
It's way different.
Oh yeah, it was
Nigga,
different.
these
Total
niggas-
service.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Total service. Total service.
Yeah.
Total
All
service.
day.
Total
All day.
service.
service.
And I have a couple side bitches somewhere that you don't.
and everybody's fine.
Yeah, you don't know
Yeah.
about.
Entire
but
families.
But it's total entire family.
Entire
Yeah.
family.
Oh yeah.
Total service. And I was fortunate to have that. My G Pops was like that. He was like, I was lucky in that respect. The G Pops was that nigga, and my grandmother worshipped him like how you talking,
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was But it was still side bitches in the wings, like you couldn't see them, but they was there. At his funeral, they popped out. They popped out.
They gonna be down the bush.
They was in the back.
Upon yonder.
They was in the back though.
Upon yonder.
They
Like a
was,
motherfucker.
they was in the back respectfully, like
Yeah.
3 or 4 of them. I
They
was
knew their
like,
place.
that's what's up, man. You know,
Yeah.
salute that. You know what I mean?
OGs, they just
Yeah, we were lucky back then.
Yeah, but it was like I just never forget. Like action hands. I learned that from him. I don't know if you ever heard me say it, but so like I don't like women using their hands when they speak to you too hard. Like I don't like the quick movements or because he's always telling me, hey, your action hands. Don't fucking do no action hand. That's my grandfather. I got that from my grandfather. And you know what? He said that means you don't respect me.
Oh yeah, because you.
He said because you may not be yelling at me, but you yelling at me.
Yeah.
You may not be trying to intimidate me.
That's a good
but
one
that's
right
what
there.
you're trying to do.
Yeah.
He said, so don't, hey. He said, I don't give a fuck, you gotta put them in your pocket, but you don't move them hands around me when you're speaking to me. So when he said women, he said when you see women, he said that's a sign of disrespect. This
I
nigga was
feel
a
you.
cold nigga, man.
Push down the
Oh, my bad.
mic, the phone.
Oh, the phone?
Yeah,
Okay, my bad.
yeah. It's all good. Yeah, I just.
See, I don't really like caressing nothing
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
No. I get it. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you.
I'm a Stone Age nigga, man. I'm a Stone Age nigga.
What they say?
man.
Pause. Pause right there.
Pause like a motherfucker.
I'm a Stone
Pause,
Age
my
nigga, man.
man.
It's hard for me
I
to do
get
shit
it.
nowadays.
I get it, nigga. I be cutting up hot dogs and shit out here now. You know, I go cut up hot dogs, nigga.
Just like this, nigga. Yeah, nigga. I'm going to eat
You
it
know what
like
I'm
that. Bananas and shit.
Yeah,
sliced
man.
thin. Nigga, we eat bananas like this. Nigga.
Cutting them into slices and shit.
He sliced him up and shit.
For real.
I feel you, man. Okay, Steve the Dean.
Yes, sir.
What brought you to putting game out there for the youngins and
Man.
whatnot?
What brought me was, it started in high school. Because, you know, I started at 9. I started at 9 years old. I had my mentor at 9. So I would have been learning the game. But what happened was, now this is like more hustle. Because, I didn't study as much in school.
Right.
But the motherfuckers that needed women were the smart motherfuckers.
Right.
So what I learned from my mentor is I had to be cool with everybody because everybody has something to offer you.
Right.
But you had something to offer them because I was always around the girls. So I was like, you know what? I can teach you this for some, a little hustle, a little bit of that. So
Right.
I started to realize that, wait a second here, you know what? That there's money in this. Because, even the hustle with the drug dealers, I would give them $50 and $100 and they flip my money. I didn't ask where the money came from.
Right.
I was always doing that. Even like taking $5 out of my mom's purse to get some blow pops and shit to sell them, and then put the money back in my mother's purse before she found out about it. So I
Right.
always had
Good
that.
shit. Yeah.
Always had that mentality. So
They get your ass whooped, but that's good
Oh yeah,
shit.
you always got the ass when you got caught and shit.
Yeah.
But I was always saying that after a while, I was like, wait a second, I'm teaching these motherfuckers anything they don't know, but I mean they help me with homework, but wait a second, when they start sliding me money, like, you know, hey, here's some money right here, I was like, wait a second, like a light bulb went off for me. I said, wait a second, you know what? That's where the dean comes from.
Right,
the dean
right.
comes from school in session,
Right,
class
right.
in session.
Right.
So I've always been pushing that shit. Like, you know, I've been pushing that shit before the internet. But God damn it, when I always tell you, 1996, 1997, when AOL and Yahoo chat came out, man, we was just out there fucking. But I started realizing there was a lot of suckers in the chat room.
Right.
So I would start talking to the women on the chat room with my mouthpiece. Yeah, and they were like, man, how you doing that?
Yeah.
You know, like motherfuckers that can't talk to women, they're gonna ask you, boss, but like, how'd you do that, boss? What
Right,
did you
right,
say?
right,
You know what I mean?
right.
So I just started saying, you know what? I'm gonna start working this shit. And I'm gonna start trying to make something of it. And I've been like working ever since the internet, you know, we've been on 56K modem, plugging the shit up to our phone and shit.
Right.
I've been just pushing out the game, just with the dean, man.
Right. Okay. Now, when did you first start to get on the internet and teach?
Man, it was like, I think like 3 years ago now. I'm new to the game. So I never wanted to be behind a camera. I was a mic guy. I did a podcast for some years, and I was like, it was like 22,000 like views. I mean, not views, but listens from like all over the country. Like it was a lot every week, and it started to gain momentum. And then I started to bring people on and do stuff like that. And so, I just wanted to change it up. I said, you know what? You know, I'm behind the scenes right now. Let me get in front of this thing, and it's just like, you know, just call fire, man. You know what I mean? Just start, you know, getting out here and, you know, telling the truth.
Right.
And I am reckless. Like I'm 10 toes on whatever I believe in. I don't take nothing back. You know what I mean? Like I'm so for me, like I want to be able to teach what I was taught and also what I've learned. So I haven't been taught everything. I learned some stuff, you know what I mean? And I learned with just observing and then also going through some shit in life, you know what I mean? I'm from the trenches for real. Like, so just, I think having that part and you know, people don't know, but like when you're from the trenches, you meet some of the most either the devils or some of the thoroughest cats that you will ever meet in your entire existence in life. Mm-hmm. And so I really learned how to read people really well. I learned how to, you know, and then, you know, I had a gift to gab, so I never had problems with women. Like at a very young age, I could talk to them, make them feel good. You know, I went from R&B to motherfucking Tupac quick though. You know what I mean? Like I you know, from being like thinking like telling them what they want to hear into what they need to hear. It was a difference, you know what I mean? I learned that from a very young age, man, and I got on this YouTube, man, it just changed my whole perception because I did not know, because you know when you do audio only, you don't really talk to the public.
Right.
You know they listen.
Right.
They have a couple people email you every now and then. But like when you on YouTube, it is live and direct right now. And then they'll tell you or they'll challenge you. But like I got so many people to rock with me, man. And then you start to see like I'm helping people. People are thanking me. Mm-hmm. Like I'm thinking like I'm teaching you the elementary part of it. Like, and then I had to shout out to my nigga Steve and my nigga L Lucario, because they always say, hey, they said, man, hey man, you can't tell so much. Yeah. Because there's value behind the scenes. Like, you know, that's the truth. Yeah. Right. So I learned that. And that's why I'm saying y'all niggas need to start paying some money. Like this is real game. Like this whole thing right here, we giving out to y'all right now, man. Reach.
I feel when you say can't give out too much, I feel you on that, but I feel like I be feeling like niggas don't be listening to me like that. Because let me point out what I'm saying.
All right.
Because I could put game out there.
Yeah.
But motherfuckers ain't going to execute it like that.
No.
No, they're not. They're not.
You
That's
understand
that,
me?
yeah.
So it's like, I'm not saying it's futility. It seemed like it almost had to be the way it have to be administered is like you the pastor of a church type of shit. Like you have to keep going over shit.
Yeah, over and over. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like spinning through the Bible. Like as you going over this part of the game, going over this part, going over that part, and then circle back and do it again. Because I niggas hear me and laugh. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit is funny.
But it's not a game.
And it's game.
Yeah.
And I'm just being real about some shit. I ain't trying to be no comedian. It's coming out like that though.
Yeah, sometimes we do.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like niggas don't really be, niggas will hear me say some shit and be like, ain't no way I'm doing that shit type shit. But it was funny though what you said. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, and I think because I agree. But yeah, they will never do it because they're not men. Like
no, it's real. No, fuck. Yeah, serious.
These motherfuckers.
They got it in.
No, they don't. No. They don't move like men. Like when you don't believe, you're not a man.
Right.
When you don't think it can happen, you're not a man. When you feel like you not enough, nigga, you're not a man. Like if you compare yourself to another nigga though,
right,
like you're not a man, dog. Like nigga, what I do is fine.
Right.
What I got is fine. This bitch that's sitting next to me right now, this is a bad bitch. This is my bitch. I don't give a fucking niggas. Any nigga say nigga, this is my bad bitch right here.
Right.
And if you gotta get validated, you not a man. It's just
right.
So I get you, my nigga.
Right.
But the reason why I know, like I had a video this week that I felt like I gave too much out. Right.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you the video. It was a video where Erica Mena, I'm gonna let y'all know, Erica Mena was on the cover, and she on there with the little plumber guy, right? So I did a little review of it, and then I did a little review, and I think it was like 17 minutes. But when I tell you, I went back and watched it, and I never really do it, but I'm breaking down movements of the bitch and what she's trying to do,
right?
Like she's trying to calm him down with her femininity. Like the nigga was on fire and she grabbed his wrist and she was trying, and I'm breaking down every part of what her mind is thinking, and niggas is just watching it as if it's just like a wreck. But like what I'm giving was super game, nigga.
Right.
And you ain't gonna get that from nowhere, nigga.
Right.
I feel like I gotta tone this shit down, nigga. I gotta go behind the scene a lot more though with this shit.
Yeah,
man.
but here's the problem. All right, I'll give you an example. What's that motherfucker? Bro Bill, he say, damn, grown men paying other men to learn some shit about women. See, that's the problem. See, boss, man, that's the problem.
We got somebody in the chat.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I saw a bitch ass motherfucker in the chat right there. Whatever that bitch ass name. What I'm saying is that
Steve
what
always fine.
No, you know.
One bitch ass thing in the chat.
Because I hate these motherfuckers. You wanna know why, boss? I tell you this much. The game ain't for everybody, boss. That's the truth.
Yeah, it's not.
The game is not for everybody. And everybody who's emotional don't deserve the game. Mm-hmm. And what that person's saying about grown men paying other men, the reason why you paying a motherfucker, because that motherfucker's gonna save you money in divorce court. He's gonna save you money from fucking some bitch and getting her fucking pregnant, so you have to pay 18 years of child support. But
yeah, well, you pay for college.
Well, and college after that shit. Mm-hmm. But see, boss, the thing is, boss, a lot of these young men got so much mommy in them that they don't deserve the information. They don't deserve this shit, boss. I'm being dead ass serious. They don't deserve it because
some of these niggas need to be purged.
They need to be purged. No, boss, I'm being dead. I'm always dead on this. I don't believe a motherfucker should be loving a woman. I always try to tell these motherfuckers, women love men who love themselves. That's what I believe.
Right.
If you turn on your TV, because I'm going where you talking about the purge.
Right.
If you turn on your TV or look on YouTube, what do you see? Motherfuckers who don't have any game, who are very emotional and in love.
Right.
And what does love do? That's an imbalance. Now, I want you to love yourself. I want you to love your mother. You know what I mean? Love,
right.
But you shouldn't love no fucking bitch. You should fall into respect. Fuck that love shit.
Right.
Because it's the love shit that you see on the news. Motherfucker will do shit in the name of love by burying that bitch in the woods because I loved her too much.
Some of these niggas need to be purged,
And that's
nigga.
what I'm saying. So they don't need to love. They know how to love themselves and shit like that.
But on the real though, just
Yeah.
like comments like that, like
Yeah.
these are the niggas who wake up second and third.
Well,
You
that's
see,
what-
I told you
yeah.
in the beginning.
Take their money.
Like nigga, I wake up, nigga, it feel good to wake up number one. These niggas right here are the same dudes.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That get ghosted.
Yeah.
That get disrespect. Nigga, a woman see him and they just see a doormat.
Oh,
You know what I mean? You or somebody I'm about to
Sucker.
walk over. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so these dudes are deeply rooted in pain.
And they
nigga.
should be.
And they hate to see a winner.
Exactly.
So like nigga, if I keep crossing the finish line on you and you work hella hard to compete with me, and then every time I'm blowing past Usain Bolt,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I'm just
Yeah.
by you.
Yeah.
You gonna eventually you gonna hate me because of that.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
So the niggas just envious.
Well,
the niggas sitting in his
you need
drawers in the
haters.
basement of
in
his
his
mama
basement, his
house.
mama house. One know how to get some
with the white Hanes on.
Texting some bitch right now. Want to
Not
take her to
even the
dinner.
boxer ones.
Want to take a bitch to dinner right now, boss man.
The kid ones.
Yeah, he want to take a
yeah,
bitch out to
sucker.
dinner right now. Don't know how
Yeah,
to do
yeah,
it.
he's a sucker, man. You know what I mean?
Hey man, shout out to that nigga for that comment though. I never seen a comment come in like that.
But that's
Oh,
what I'm
that's the
saying,
first time
boss.
from us.
Boss, that's
So
what I'm
nigga, they
saying.
coming from us. So
See, yeah.
see, boss, you got a peaceful channel. Nigga, I'm very violent and I hear niggas in the mouth in the comments and talk about that. Nigga, I'm a nigga that will
We the
Google
bully.
you. I will
Yeah.
Google
Oh,
you,
yeah,
nigga.
Look you up. I'll look you
I will
up.
Now-
go to your Instagram.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know,
He said, that's right. He said, that's new to me.
No, he said,
Nigga, hold up, nigga. He said, hold up. I don't need this type of. I don't need this type of action.
Right.
They, I tell you, boss, they come. Yeah,
That's how they do it, man.
I mean, you know,
that's crazy, man. That's fucking crazy.
I don't know how you saw it, nigga.
Man, nigga, I can
understand.
see bitch, and you can see bitch. He wrote this shit in pink. You can see that bitch ass
Yeah,
shit.
that nigga P sitting down.
Oh yeah, you can tell P sitting down motherfuckers because all we doing is lacing them with shit.
that's fascinating though. Like, see, that's what I'm saying though. Like, you know, I know a lot of niggas listen to me, and you know, they you know, they don't think I, you know, they don't think, you know, they don't think I got game. You know what I'm saying? They just think I'm funny or some shit, you know, and enjoy listening. But then, you know, a lot of my peoples, you know, is the same way. And then, you know, I see niggas doing sucker shit though. So I be just like,
Yeah, yeah.
and then some niggas come to me on the low and be like, bro, I be listening, man. I be appreciating that shit. You know what I'm saying? Certain niggas, you know what I'm
See,
saying?
but game recognized game.
All
That's
day.
one of the coldest line ever. I don't care.
Right.
Because
Hands
if
down.
they can't recognize it, you don't have game.
Right.
Because the nigga, remember I was talking before the cameras. I was saying, nigga, certain niggas we know what nigga capable of. Like boss, like I'm around here right now. I know what the nigga capable of. Steve, I know what my nigga capable of.
Right.
Could you imagine you looking in the mirror, nigga, and you know you're not capable of shit?
You ain't capable of shit.
You're not capable of
You
shit.
ain't that guy.
And you know
You
what
ain't
I do?
that guy.
Instead of blaming me,
Yeah.
I'm gonna blame these bitches.
Oh yeah.
All these
Oh,
bitches because I'm not 6 feet.
Yeah.
Because I ain't got no money.
Yeah.
Because I ain't nigga. You just not the guy, nigga.
just not the guy.
Because nigga, I let me tell you something, nigga. I'm really trying to come out with this episode on my channel, on my membership. It's gonna be called Mattress Chronicles, nigga. Nigga, I was on a mattress, nigga, at my nigga house in the spare room, nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga
Pulling
knocking
bitch.
them down.
Fucking them.
Nigga, I'm talking about there was daily coming through. Nigga was broke as hell. Nigga, women bringing me food every night. Nigga, that's how I was eating. Nigga, I was paying with stroke. And nigga, when I'm telling, nigga, I told this now. I told a lot of niggas. I said there was an NBA player, nigga. I was on a mattress. There's an NBA player that played for the Sac Kings. I ain't gonna say his name but anyways, the nigga was playing hoop.
Right.
But the nigga bitch was rolling up to the house.
you're
Coming
mattress.
through, right.
To the house
yeah,
on the
yeah,
mattress
yeah,
though.
yeah.
So what I'm saying to you niggas, man, it has nothing to do with what you got. It has everything is what you know.
Oh,
if you can teach this bitch something, if you can show her, hey,
Educating
bitch, there, look at the light at the end of the tunnel, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm at the end of it.
Yeah, yeah.
But bitch, I want to let you know, I'm gonna get you there.
Yeah.
But we gonna be together there. You know what I mean? That bitch is going to follow you through the yellow brick roads you done put out there.
That's a cry for help. See, that's what I'm saying. A lot of these young motherfuckers crying for help. No, I swear to God. No, I swear to fuck y'all. That motherfucker crying for help, Boss Mac. I know you never see no shit like that.
Boss Mac is like, hold up,
Boss
man.
Mac, let me read that shit. He crying for help. He know that we talk. He know he that bitch.
That nigga Boss Mac.
Yeah,
like,
he crying for help. Boss Mac.
This is unbelievable.
I know Boss Mac shocked in the motherfucker.
See, I'm used to it.
Yeah,
I'm used to it. Shit,
Blows your way, Boss Mac.
I'm used to it.
Hey man,
Blows your way.
I'm gonna keep it tall. I don't have no courses. I don't have no courses and shit. But you know, I do sell game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everybody does it their own way.
Niggas contact me for consultation.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just tripping off a nigga with enough energy to be writing all that if he offended though. Like,
well,
you feel
no,
me?
he cried, Boss Man. This is what these motherfuckers do, dog.
That nigga's been entered.
Yeah, man. In all kind of ways, dog. He ready.
I'm gonna tell you, most of the niggas has been entered.
Homosexual.
Nigga, a bitch has entered them niggas.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of bitches. Remember he was talking about that? It's like cancer.
Yeah.
It's just eating this nigga away that we on here winning.
Yeah.
Remember who you watching, nigga. Who are you watching right now?
Right, and he won't leave. That's why he ain't going nowhere.
Nigga, what color's my sweater, nigga? You see me, I can't see you.
Right. You hear?
You know what I mean?
You see us.
Nigga, I'm teaching you something right now, nigga. And you are upset, nigga. You are steaming that you can't go to another channel because my influence is so much on here.
Got such a hold on your punk ass.
He can't even turn it.
Can't turn that shit.
He can't even turn it.
All he doing is typing.
Sucking, nigga.
Typing.
You know what I mean?
Yelling for help. Knowing he need help.
And this is the same nigga that be online, just like Steve Smith's little nigga.
Hey, you doing some Steve Smith.
Hey, this is why you can't hold a bitch.
That's why. Yeah.
This is why you make sure you put a GPS tracker on her car and nigga share her location, nigga, because you think
man.
that bitch is gonna do something because nigga you ain't enough, nigga.
Yeah,
you a loser.
I always tell the women
you ain't enough, nigga.
Yeah,
man.
we got women in these rooms anyway. Hey, ladies, that's the motherfucker you gotta run away from. That motherfucker would do some damage to you. You gotta watch a motherfucker like him.
Yeah, I love to have bitch ass niggas watch me, man. Cause it's
so great.
It just make me feel so much better about myself.
How good? It
like
feels
nigga,
great.
I'm that and fuck these nigga.
But I was thinking about what he said. I don't really be teaching niggas how to get bitches though.
Yeah.
But see, that's
I
what
don't
they
teach
think.
niggas how to
It ain't
get
about
bitches.
though. When are we talking about get bitches? That's the problem. They think we trying to teach you to get bitches.
Yeah.
We trying to teach you how to love yourself, nigga. Like, fucking love yourself. That's it.
We're putting you in position.
Yes.
For the first time in your life.
First time.
To be in first place, nigga.
First.
Nigga, your whole existence in life has been elevating
These
a bitch.
motherfuckers.
How about you elevate yourself?
Goddamn self.
And I hope I didn't see the last one and all this teaching bitches. A lot of these niggas, man, they don't have a bitch to call.
No, they don't. And
you
that's
know what
why
I mean? I'm telling you, the only way these niggas get bitches, they got to go to impoverished neighborhoods, and they got to drive
out of the country.
They got to drive to that corner when they dressed a little funny, and he got to pull up, and he got to say, "Hey, how much is the party?" And you gonna have to pay something.
Boss,
nigga, this is the only way you gonna get them bitches.
The motherfucking red pill and manosphere has made these homosexual motherfuckers. Now, White, let's see the thing he talking about. The bitch is the last thing on my mind, but you thinking about us. You talking more about us than the bitch.
He's a sucker.
That's what I'm saying, dog.
And don't worry, man. And don't worry, man. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, you need help, dog. We got you.
And so, and I like dudes like this, man.
Fuck.
Because these are the dudes that, you know, when they see us in real life,
they'll never do no shit.
No. I'm not even talking about no violence because I know he's a sucker.
Okay.
I'm talking about like he sees us in real life and he's like amazed and like, man, how you doing, sir?
How do you do it?
Man, he just like,
oh my gosh, you're awesome.
Like, he just reached that out like. Yeah, nigga, you a sucker, nigga.
Nobody want to
that was you in the chat, nigga.
Yeah.
Get your ass, nigga, man.
So you see the influence. So you see, like I say, man. You know, Boss Mac, I was growing up. If I don't want to hear no shit, I'm cutting the shit off. But you see something? He know what we saying is hitting him in a different position. He know his tight ass pussy right now is like fluttering and shit because he know that he's saying, wait a second, these motherfuckers are trying to teach me something that I can't comprehend, but yet he fight. It's the resistance. They resist wanting to win because all they know they win at losing. And that's why
he's been violently entered by these bitches.
All kind of ways, dog. That
bitches been
motherfucker
violently
been
entered.
fucked.
But you know it is what it is, man. Hey, I'm glad you stopped through. I'm glad you met the nigga BossMack because I'm sure he's not used to you.
Yeah, Boss.
So I'm glad you met BossMack, nigga. So maybe you can hang around his channel because I know you'll learn something from him too. Yes. But like on the real though, dog, like you're watching us right now, nigga.
Hey man, and another thing too, man. I meant to say on top of I don't believe niggas be really listening to the game like that. Yeah. Is I really don't care if niggas listen to the game.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah. As long as I put it out there, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I did what I was supposed to do.
But that's all we can
do,
boss.
I put it out there, and you know, the ones who hear, they hear.
Well, that's why, you know, boss. I always tell people how you can recognize motherfuckers have game. The YouTube is full of content creators that regurgitate shit.
Right.
Motherfuckers who have game, pulchritude. They learn shit that they never heard before.
Right.
But because you're not regurgitating it, like that cake ass motherfucker right there, it goes against them because deep in his fucking pussy. He wants us to blame women, BossMack. No, fuck you, BossMack. He wants us to blame women. He wants us to put the blame on women. Everything, call him modern and all that other shit. And we saying, nigga, be accountable. Nigga, love yourself.
You know what it is, too?
He's
probably young.
Yeah.
Right? And so I'm an older man. So I wouldn't be surprised if I walked past his room when he was a young nigga. He just saw the back of me. Go to his mama room. That's normal. I don't walk past some niggas' bedroom, and they young niggas, and they real angry. You know what I mean? When I got to wave in the room or something real quick. What's up, little nigga? You know what I mean? So he's all grown up now. You know what I mean?
But boss, we all...
Boss, all grown up.
We all play football. Yeah. You know that nigga.
Shout out, nigga.
Who we got right there?
Yeah. 07. That's what I'm talking about.
Balance.
About 07?
That's balance right there.
Balance. Shout out to you, Balance.
It's been a minute. Yes. It's been a minute. Balance. Yes. What's up with you?
Shout out to you, young man.
That's the ism right there. Yeah. That's the ism.
Boss, you know we all play football, right?
Yeah.
That nigga wouldn't make it back in the day. You know, our parents used to, remember, our parents used to take out their little league and sit there and watch the coach grab our face mask, cuss us out, punch us in the stomach, and tell us to run around laps, and our parents sat back and watched the shit.
Yeah, but you know what the problem is with niggas like this too? Like,
oh, wait, god damn it, hold up.
Take nobility.
Hold up.
Take nobility.
What we talking about?
Man, it's crazy.
This is what we talking about.
What the fuck we talking about?
And now we want somebody to top him.
Top that motherfucker
you know
right there.
Hey,
Let's go.
Hey, man, the game costs. It costs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm telling you.
Man, shout out to you, brother. Shout out to you, Tech,
Hey, man. But back to that cat, man. So last thing I'm going to say, this last thing I'm going to say. See, what he didn't know is he started in basketball. He started in soccer. He started in football. He started in track. And the reason why he did all that is because the coach had a relationship with his mama. And he didn't know. He thought he was a winner all this time.
Right.
But now that you on the real world and you are a loser, you don't have nothing to go to. Ain't no more sports because your mom kept you starting. Now your mom she can't help you. Nigga, you just a loser.
Well,
you know what I mean? That's what it is, dog.
Maybe let's look at the other side of the spectrum. Maybe his daddy was a fucking loser.
Oh no!
And maybe he wasn't shit.
Dog.
No, wait.
He was playing.
No. But
daddy's a bitch made nigga.
He got to participate playing soccer and football and won a trophy because they didn't keep the score.
Yeah.
And they let these bitch ass motherfuckers think that they were winners by getting trophies. Maybe it was that.
That's what it is, dog. That's what it is.
I'm impressed by that level of hate that's coming in right there.
BossMack, it's
I'm
this
impressed.
BossMack.
I'm impressed.
It's impressive
I'm
because
impressed.
It is.
that's the beauty of the game, baby. It's the beauty of the game. We love this shit. They hate to love us. They love to hate us, and they know when this shit cut off, they know they're gonna be running behind some bitch.
And I love it. And I love every minute of it, man.
Oh man, love that shit, dog.
And
love that shit.
I embrace it.
Oh man, we love that.
I'm gonna sleep so good tonight, knowing one nigga is so upset, and so mad at this green. He is so mad at this green sweater. He is so mad how I wear my hat. He is so mad at these Versace shades. He said, I'm so sick of this. What can I do?
Why would I always lose, Charlie Brown?
You can't do nothing.
Can't do a motherfucking thing, dog. Shit.
Man, shout out to the people who spend money.
Shout out to those,
and shout out to the ones who's coming through the drop
we
through.
appreciate y'all,
and
man.
spit this game, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
We do.
And,
shout out for the super chats, man.
hey,
We appreciate y'all, man.
Hey, the legend BossMack.
Yes.
Man, like I said, man, I'm happy to be here, man, on the show, man.
Absolutely.
I tune in the mornings, man.
Yeah.
I think the show is great, and also, man, you talk about everything.
Yeah.
Right. I
There's
try
not
to.
too many bruhs.
That-
Normally they try to box themselves in.
Yeah.
Right.
But not you. So like when I tune into you, I know I'm gonna get it all. You know what I mean? So like even like Joe Budden podcast or something, right? Like he's limited. He's limited because he can't really search certain things as he'll lose sponsors. And that's why when you hear somebody like authentic like BossMack, you know it's coming.
But
It don't matter.
appreciate
You know what I
that.
mean?
Yeah, but the thing about BossMack that he has game, depth, and range. That's what I'm saying. Hey, but that's what I'm
Because
saying.
Joe Budden's a sucker. in real
Right.
life.
Joe's a sucker. Yeah,
he's a
remember
sucker.
I love that he was on that reality show on that knee and shit for that bitch.
Yeah, crying.
Crying and shit. But I'm saying, Boss, that's what I'm saying. That game recognizes game. But when you think about BossMack, and you think about you, even you, because like I say, when I had that falling out with Kevin Samuels, I had the falling out with Myron from Fresh and Fit and Soda, because I told him I was going to fuck him up on the back end. Remember, I told him I was going to fuck him up. But anyway, I'm a nice person. Anyway, but again, when I heard BossMack for the first time, depth and range.
Yeah.
When you don't know a motherfucker, but you hear a motherfucker, you feel like you've always known them.
Yeah.
Because you like, you know what?
I can relate. I can relate.
That's how when I first heard BossMack, I'm like, who the fuck is that? Who the fuck? And hey, had me laughing, but I was learning.
I knew he was. I knew he was. I knew he was a smart street nigga.
Yeah, street
that
like
remind,
a motherfucker.
I can relate to that.
Oh yeah, laughing and learning, dog.
Yeah. And then when a nigga talk, he even talking about politics and shit.
All that shit. He talking about everything.
I'm like, hold up, nigga, hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Depth and range.
Hold up, nigga.
Yeah.
I Snoop behind him talking about Trump.
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, hold up. This nigga don't.
Man.
This is a real nigga right
Shit,
here.
yeah.
It's dope shit, man.
And you know what? And we love those who are in the chat room that recognize what we recognize in each other. And when they get out of their fucking mommy ass feelings, for some of them, they'll realize we trying to help you. We're not the enemy. And we're not the boss. We're not the motherfucking enemy, boss. Fuck you, boss. We not.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm an enemy to that nigga that I walk past his bedroom though. I'm that nigga enemy.
Hey.
Fuck that nigga. He parked that big K5 in front of my house.
Hey, you the nigga that eat his cereal, his fucking fruit snacks and all that shit.
I will eat all that nigga sweet. And nigga Capri Sun, squeeze the Capri Sun in the nigga face like this, nigga. Drink all the last one. Your last Capri Sun.
Leave it on the counter. Leave it break his heart. Break his fucking spirit.
I'm snooping, baby boy. Nigga, fuck your little fort. Fuck your fort, nigga.
I just thought about that shit. Oh shit!
Oh man,
that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of niggas been raised by bitches, man, and with bitch feelings and dangerous. That's why it's so much killing out here, is because
boss, that's
niggas is got feminine emotions, but is in a man's body with a blower
and not rooted in himself. Not
Yeah.
rooted in himself to sit there and say that, you know what, if a bitch fuck around, I'm gone. Look, I don't need to raise my voice at her. I don't need to shake her, smack her around.
Right.
I have more power walking the fuck away because I take my dick off the table. You
Right.
don't get me anymore. You don't get my growth. You don't get me teaching you shit. You don't get me. That's more impactful than crying over a bitch and shit.
And I'm not gonna allow you to cook for me no more. I'm not gonna allow you to rub this back no more. You know what I mean? Hey man, you on pure punishment. I'm not gonna allow you to do these things that you know makes you happy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think you gotta remind them sometimes how much of them doing things for you is actually for them. It's the benefit for them.
But that's, boss man, that's all.
It keeps me around.
Here's the $1 million question. What is so special about a bitch that you gotta lie to her, manipulate her, and deceive her, and play game? What's so special about it?
Pussy.
I know, but what's so special about the pussy?
Well, the way it feel like, you know what I'm just saying, man. Like niggas be ready to shoot up some shit, destroy all types of shit.
It's like the Steve Smith nigga that outed him.
Yeah, man.
This nigga putting him, nigga, what part of the game is that?
Yeah, man.
You putting this nigga, don't call the nigga ever.
Yeah.
Ever. Don't, nigga, hey, the proof is there for you. Your bitches responding saying how great it felt.
Oh, yeah.
Even in response in general.
Because at that point a nigga cannot walk away from the bitch. That's not an option that's on the table. It's like fuck the bitch.
Right.
It's like let me appeal to the nigga and hopefully he'll stop. He'll have mercy on me and stop.
Come on.
Now, dude was married, right?
Steve Smith.
Steve Smith, he married.
He married. And the other dude is too.
The other dude is married.
He's messing with his wife, yeah.
Now, me personally, I feel like niggas fucking with married bitches is some sucker shit.
Slimy.
To me, it's
Slimy.
dangerous and it's sucker shit.
I agree.
I get into some whole spiritual dynamics. I feel like that come into play, affecting you for that. You know what I'm saying? When motherfuckers but just in GP, I'm not cool with that.
I agree.
On both sides, like I'm talking about the nigga that this bitch is getting at me. She getting at me. You know what I'm saying? But she married though. Recognize that she married and wave a bitch off. But niggas who look at it as an opportunity, I feel like that's sucker shit. You know?
But how many opportunities they get for pussy though?
Okay, let's examine Steve Smith. It seemed like he would get a lot of pussy, right?
Yeah.
So why would he take down a married bitch? Unless he didn't know.
Oh, he knew.
Now, why would you do that? You know what I'm saying?
He's a slimy nigga. He's a slimy nigga.
To me, that's some sucker shit, like right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then, but some niggas too, they live, because I know some of these niggas, and I'm not justifying, because I agree with you.
Right.
But some niggas see it in the sense of I don't owe that nigga nothing.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And
exactly.
but see, I live by a code.
Right.
And a lot of it is geared to in the Bible, for me.
Right.
Right. So when I'm looking above and I'm asking questions and I'm talking to him, he's giving me messages and a lot of it is written for you. You know what I mean? But cats don't live by like they some niggas is slimy.
Oh
yeah.
It's slimy.
Codes. That's what's up, man. And then so to me it's a tale of two suckers. To me, Steve Smith is a sucker for doing it. But then old boy is a sucker for calling Steve Smith, asking for amnesty and shit. You know what I'm saying? When a nigga should just be like, okay.
But he posted a nigga number and everything online.
Right. And
posted his pictures.
But that's hurt. That's that emotion.
Posted his pictures.
Yeah, that's the emotion.
See, and I'm the type of nigga, man, like if I did something slimy, I'll just bow out and I'll let it go. But nigga, you just activated the nigga in me if you did that shit to me, nigga.
Right.
And it's not even about the bitch now.
Yeah.
Now I got to come get you, nigga.
Well,
right.
no. It's
you done
on
did something, nigga.
On site. It's on site. But the problem,
nigga, I'm coming. It's not on site. I mean, that's waiting. On site is waiting.
Okay, well, you
nigga,
saying
I'm coming. I know where you live. I know your pattern.
Yeah.
I was with your bitch. I know your pattern. I'm coming, nigga. Well, and I got to get a hold of you because, nigga, you put me on, nigga, and I'm Steve Smith. So, nigga, I'm going to send Ray in there.
Now,
Ray going to get him.
Now, really, if Steve Smith do something, he gonna be in the crosshairs.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I say you gotta send
At this point in
you gotta
time.
send one of these tight niggas.
Yeah, that
you
won't
know.
talk, but won't
He
talk.
gonna have to wait and serve it up
Oh, yeah.
cold.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
gonna
you
have to
gotta wait
wait,
a while. You gotta wait a while.
and serve it up cold.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
ain't
A
nothing
lot of
like-
niggas
ain't
don't
nothing like that.
And see a lot of and that's going back to a lot of these young niggas out here. Niggas don't know how to serve up some shit cold. Niggas
Oh,
be
yeah, they quick to
heat it up and on fire and just
Yeah.
do it now.
Yeah.
Crash out now instead of oh, okay. Let me serve it cold.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But boss, if you think about him,
You so right though.
if you think about
They
old
be
boy,
so emotional.
Yeah.
he started off the whole thing wrong. He had no game. The
Right.
bitch didn't really respect him in the first place. He couldn't fuck.
Right.
He couldn't hit the bottom. So he pushed his woman to Steve Smith. Whatever happened with them. You're right with that. But the problem is that his femininity came out and reinforced why she was cheating on him. Because you sitting out here out in Steve Smith and all this shit. Because like you say, you don't know who Steve might know, who might know somebody that can
Get back.
Can get get back.
Right,
He knows some Samoans
He
or
knows
something.
some people.
Right,
Yeah, man.
right.
You got to be careful about
And
it.
it still can be done. I ain't saying it can't. It still can be done.
Oh yeah.
Now, I will say that you can't always control a bitch as far as like, sometimes. See, that's the thing. Sometimes, man. I mean, no, I feel like no man is immune. Like, there are some super solid, flawless bitches out here that that would never do some weird shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But on the flip side of that, I can say that I like to rest in the fact that no man is immune.
Well,
to hold treachery like that, like your bitch just really,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
You mean a bitch being loyal to you?
Right.
Well,
I mean, to have some like a Steve Smith nigga. Like, let's say a bitch has been mired in mediocrity for her life, and then finally, she come in the company of a great nigga. NFL nigga, a nigga that was, with some clout.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she been used to dealing with non-clout nigga, the everyday routine, boring shit. It ain't exciting.
And they weak.
Oh yeah.
And bitch will get out of pocket. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's why I believe in free will. Again, my whole thing is when it comes to women, I don't give a fuck what you do because I know you're already talking to motherfuckers, and I'm not even sweating that shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like if you're going, and this is where everybody fuck up. They act like these bitches are in the ivory tower knitting and shit. No, these bitches are talking to motherfuckers. They talking and texting and dating and fucking. They're doing whatever they want to do. But I'm not their daddy.
Right.
My whole thing is this. I know my influence. I know your influence, and this motherfucker's influence is strong enough to keep her in line when she has to recognize, but that's the thing. She's got to recognize that you are that motherfucker that can do things, help her elevate and educate. That's where the loyalty comes from.
Yeah,
it doesn't come from dinners and shit. You know what I mean?
I'm a valuable nigga.
I know. Shut your ass
Yeah,
up.
Nigga, I like my bacon cut in half. Like I told you, nigga, I want you to value me like this. And you know what though? The bitch need to value me so much.
Yeah.
That she can't eat. She has blind. You know them
The
dogs?
horse.
You know them dogs. When they had that little, they had that surgery on their ear, and they got that little thing like that. They can't really see.
Right.
That's the love blinders. Always say, BossMack, when your bitch look at you, it need to be the heart eye emoji.
Right.
That's how she supposed to be looking at you.
Right.
Yeah.
Like she needs to look at you like you. Oh, you remember? The pecking order of God. There's kids, there's wife, there's husband, there's God. I mean, she has to go through the husband to get to God.
Right.
I'm supposed to bring you there.
Right.
So you need to admire me like you would God.
Right.
That's what you know. That's why high interest women, when a woman like loves you at a very high, like she's so interested, she can't even imagine, like, I can't even believe I got this guy.
But
that's the type of bitch you want.
But you can't do that when the woman's above you, though. That's the problem.
No
when you put the woman above you, That's where everything's
Well,
out of
you in
nature.
violation
Yeah,
of
it's
the
out of order.
spiritual order off the
it's
gap. As
out
soon
of
as you
order.
start worshiping and doing that shit.
Worshiping the pussy.
Okay, now see, that's why I like to. I always like to look to the example of pimping. Now I know that's
Nah, let's talk on it. Shit.
the pimping. You gotta imagine, they bitches is out there in the open, right? So you really, your game gotta be so great that your bitches they not even thinking of jumping ship or leaving. But they actually out there getting fucked by other men
Yeah.
and coming back.
And coming back. Yeah. Yeah.
And giving you
And giving you the
And
bread.
everything.
And so, allowing niggas to get at your bitch is the strength of your game.
Yeah.
See, and when niggas get to handcuffing bitches and
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to hide the
Oh,
bitch and,
yeah,
and all
yeah.
that stuff. See, really, that's where I came out with the philosophy of prisons of air. When I said put your bitch in a prison of air. It's like it's inside her mind that she just fuck with you. She ain't even, it don't matter that these other niggas is shooting they shot.
Yeah.
She only fuck with you. So you just got to keep your game at a high level. You got to stay at a high level.
Oh, you gotta always
to
stay high.
focus on yourself to keep yourself at a high level.
And that's what my dad meant, dog. Like, hey, she don't deserve this basket.
Yeah, she don't.
Go ahead and go there tomorrow without no gift. And if she fuck with you, she for you.
Well, that's that goes to actions.
Oh,
equal truth.
man.
Actions equal truth, boss man. That's
Hey,
it.
that's how I live my life.
Her actions are gonna show you what the
Hey,
deal.
Hey man, that's a beautiful. I always salute the niggas that had strong pops and G
Yeah,
pops,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
That's niggas
Still
don't
living.
even know how serious.
Oh yeah.
I tell this nigga this, man, like, he's 70 something years old. He's in his 70s.
Yeah, man,
Right.
So, but he is still him. Like,
Right,
he's still like, he don't have a care in the world. He does not give a fuck. And if you display any ounce of weakness, you're a disgrace
Yeah.
to him. Like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what type of weakness. Like a nigga, like, okay, so I was my last hoop game, nigga. I played in high school, nigga. I don't know what it was, but I fucking cried because it was a emotion of football season was over.
Yeah.
But my basketball season, it was, I wasn't that great. I was,
Right. But this is the last
But it's my
game.
last one, and this is it. It's
You're
my
not
last
gonna be
sport.
playing no more basketball.
I ain't playing no more basketball. Nigga, I kind of teared up. And nigga, I was sitting on the bench. Nigga, and my mom was walking towards me, and I heard my dad say, "Let that nigga be a bitch on his own." I'm over here soaking. I heard that. And it just made me snarl. Nigga, this nigga. And the nigga was like, come on. I see the nigga arm. Come on, man. To my mom.
Yeah.
My mom was like, oh shit. Nigga, I let him go. Let that nigga be a bitch on his own. That's my dad to this day, nigga. If you
that's
display
real. That's real.
any type of weakness, nigga,
That's what
you's
you
a
did.
bitch.
That's beautiful.
That's why I like that movie 300.
Oh
I
yeah.
like
Oh,
300.
yeah.
When they come and get your ass at age 7.
Yeah.
Nigga,
Get your ass. Get your ass out there.
Bitch,
fucking
go in
kill
the
it.
house to his mom.
Kill that wolf.
Get your ass out here, nigga.
Savagery.
Yeah.
Everything hard now. It's over. I swear to God.
He said everything hard now.
I don't know, man. It seemed like I'm gonna keep it tall. Look. I wanna salute to where I grew up at, man. When I was a little nigga, man. When I moved to the hood in Compton to the Nellas over there, man. Nigga was like 8. To me, it was like that outside. It was like a nigga went outside and it was like 300, man. It was.
Yeah,
You know
yes,
what
I
I'm saying?
was.
I couldn't
Especially
explain.
in L.A.
I couldn't explain none of that to moms or G moms or nothing. I just came in the house like
They fight.
I can't explain it. I had about four fades
You had
today.
to fight. You had to fight. You had to fight. No, it was it. Hey, after school, you had to fight. Then y'all play throw up tackle. Then y'all fight again. That's it. You had no choice.
Exactly what you talking about.
I seen a nigga get knocked out and his money took just now, but I mean, I guess it ain't nothing that I could.
Yeah.
I gotta go back out there tomorrow. I'm not staying in the crib.
I see niggas. I see niggas get their whole fronts kicked out, nigga, and guns pulled out on me on the park. I'm hitting fences, dogs chase. Nigga, nigga, we've been in cars, nigga, in San Francisco. Niggas don't. I mean, these hills are steep as fuck.
Right.
And there's no high speed chases because of that. So that's why you'll never see San Francisco with no high speed chase. There ain't no high speed chases, nigga.
Right.
Unless a motorcycle cop may try to get a hold of you, they'll try it. But nigga, we are running and we are jumping because we know that they're not gonna chase us. So we're flying off, nigga, at 12 and 13-year-old down hills, nigga. We should be doing none of this shit. Dog.
Right.
And then we go home and we eat chicken and rice that mom done made.
Hey, when the lights came on.
Nothing ever happened.
Nothing happened. Just as long as you came in before the lights came on, you good to go. You do what the fuck you want to do.
From 7 a.m. to about 10 o'clock. And at 10 o'clock, she gonna get at us.
Yeah.
Because we know Pop ain't home, so it's really up. We can be home. We 10 o'clock. You know what I mean?
Right.
We come in like it's normal, my nigga.
Right.
So it's something wrong with us, nigga. Nigga, that was a real life trauma. It's some niggas that are here because I related to the niggas said 4 fades. They had this thing. Let me tell you a quick story. They had this thing at it was Sacramento. It's called Black Family Night at the Fair. And shout out to my niggas. I don't know if y'all out here, man. Y'all probably hear it. But it was Black Family Night at the Fair. I don't know if you ever heard of Black Family Night at the Fair at Sacramento. Boy, you in LA. Nah, never mind. Bay Area niggas knew about it. But anyway, it was a real thing where everybody come. You got to remember, areas meant something. You know what I mean?
Right.
So in this one fair, in this one Saturday, it's called Black Family Night at the Fair. So every nigga from the Bay Area to the Sacramento, from all the hoods that you can ever imagine in that whole area went to the State Fair on that day.
Right.
And nigga, we're 20 and 30 deep. So these are state police out here. Nigga, we are squabbing out of this world.
Right.
Nigga, this is a thing.
Right.
And nigga, you go home, like he said, that's why it was hilarious. And it's nothing, my nigga.
You don't even mention it.
Like you said, we can't explain it. You can't talk about it. You can't even talk about it.
You can't talk about it. You can't talk about it. Yeah, you can't
we
talk
out
about
there
it.
for bitches, though.
Yeah.
That's the intent. And we out there to get numbers. You remember? Hey, niggas write a number on your back. The bitch write a number on your back. You know, she write it on the paper telling the nigga, yeah, I got. So we out here fronting. Like, we out there trying to, show niggas we got, my crew got the most bitches, nigga, who get the most. And then it ends up Iraq, nigga. It is a real war out in this motherfucker, man. And people don't understand. Like, it made me tougher, though.
Yeah. Oh, it did. Yeah,
I stand 10 toes. I could be by myself, nigga. I mean, I'm learned how to, because with this game, it'll teach you, but I can maneuver out of anything. I'm never in threat of nothing. You know what I mean? So I've learned how to get out of it so cold. I can just see it coming. I can see the setup. I can see how niggas are standing. I can see when somebody's about to get set up. Shit about to happen. You need to get that feeling. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
you get that feeling like that. It's something going to happen right now. This ain't right.
In my opinion, man, it seemed like bitches set the stage for the violence.
Oh yeah.
Like, even with the gang violence and all that shit, I feel like at the core of the beginning of all of it, it's a bitch. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. It's always gonna be over a bitch.
Yeah.
It's always gonna be over a bitch, though.
All right, let me let's answer a question, man.
Yeah, we had a question from way back up there.
I feel I don't want to leave homeboy hanging. Let me see if I can get back to him.
He was the first red one.
Dr. Steele. Okay, let me see.
Yeah, I think below that.
Dr. Steele. Before listening to Steve, 1950, Zag, Miles of Lucario, I thought the game was a bunch of strategies for getting women, but now I know the game is about me. I remember all three of you from Game Kings 1 and 2. Thanks. 100. 100.
Appreciate you,
Appreciate
man.
that, man. Appreciate that.
All right. SG gifted 10 memberships. I appreciate that. 100. Where's that at? Always great to have someone pull your coattail. Just make sure to pass it to the next deserving one. Michael Love, that's what's up.
Yeah.
All right, let me see. Where's that number at? Balance. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I was
man.
probably below past that one. Yeah, you gotta keep going down.
Wait a minute, man. Wait a minute.
Probably got a limit.
Yeah. But no, I think it's still locked in. If you can scroll down, you probably.
Wait a
Probably.
minute. Can I see all of them up here?
Yeah, you probably gotta scroll down.
Wait a
Yeah.
minute. Let me see. Nah, it was at the beginning.
Oh, it's
though.
at the beginning.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. Damn. Let me see.
Oh, we one more. Oh, damn. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Y'all hold tight, hold tight. I'm working on it. Wait a minute. Oh, that was the top chat.
That was the tops. Yeah.
What the hell is that question?
Yeah, that
It's
was.
a limit. He said it's a limit.
Okay.
Damn, man, I don't want to. Man, I feel bad. Hey, whoever sent that question in, man,
Ask
with
again.
that $40, man, send that question back, man. You ain't got to put no money with it. Just send it back so we can answer that shit, man. Damn. He said it's a limit. I be seeing all them other podcasts going through all they super
'cause
You wanna
chat.
know why? 'Cause
They got software. They got StreamYard.
StreamYard, so
So
they
you
can
got
market.
OPS. OPS is a little different.
OBS is a little different. StreamYard, you can mark it, and then you can always go back to it.
Oh,
Or it'll
okay.
just stay in the. It'll stay in the queue.
Yeah, I got eCams. It's a little
Yeah.
different.
Oh man, I got it. Okay, I'm gonna have to upgrade some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, I might have to. Yeah, it's, yeah, in
Oh, you
StreamYard,
been
that's-
you been undid StreamYard. You been in a whole new world. You be
yeah,
like,
whole
man,
new
hold
world, You'll
up.
lose your mind. Yeah, StreamYard.
Like you do a lot right there just to set up.
Yeah,
you
but-
ain't gotta do none of that in StreamYard.
Yeah, StreamYard. All of it, everything pop up right in
Yeah,
front of
man.
you. And
We'll talk
on the
about it
back
after.
end.
Yeah,
we
talk
got
about
you.
it after, yeah.
We got you, boss.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
Damn. Hit the like button, man. Damn.
Yeah,
feel
hey,
bad, bro.
shout out to the 219 watching, 184. Let's go.
All right. Damn, bro. I feel kind of bad about that, man.
Damn. Yeah.
All right. Let me see. Let me ask y'all this question, man. In your opinion, man, what is game?
All right. So to me, game to me is all about what I call an unconditional love of self.
Okay.
Okay, most people don't like themselves, so it is a comprehension of. That's why I have one thought, one mind, one way, to really unlock the conception or reality that you're in. A lot of people are in the wrong. I look at it as realities. A lot of young men are in the reality of that they don't like themselves, and that's the problem with the world today. They just don't love themselves, and they hear three men who love themselves more than anything. We talk a different language because we stand on who we are, not what we have. It's not my clothes, because I didn't have, like, we always poor. We didn't have shit.
Yeah.
Not our clothes, our money, our status, and everything like that. It is just what I've always said. It is always going to be about an unconditional love that you have for yourself, where you place yourself first, you love yourself, you look out for yourself, but you create a standard for yourself that you live by. And that's where the square comes in, where I learned that you got to stand on what you, it's not just standing on it. You got to know why you're doing it. You got to be able to defend that, meaning that if someone challenges you, you got to stand on what you believe in. And then also standing on it is losing the bitch or losing the person over what you believe and also expressing it. And yeah, that's what I learned at 9, just loving yourself.
Loving yourself.
Yeah, oh yeah. Unconditionally. Unconditionally.
Yeah, I think mine's has always been unconditional love for self, but it's it's always been a strategy to get what you want out of life.
Okay.
And I always feel like that it's always been just like, so I never forget my grandpa always saying, he said, if you want this but somebody wants something else, which one are you going to choose? And then of course you're going to choose what you want, right? He said, well, if that's the case, then why do you let anybody influence you? So he said, for me as a man, I think about game as being something that I use in order to get what I want out of life, no matter what that looks like.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's a strategy. You know what I mean? It's something that I feel like that everything is obtainable. I feel like that I deserve it. Not that I'm enough. No. I deserve it. Every aspect of what I can imagine or what I can reach is attainable. And it's attainable because I'm anointed.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm him. And by being him is something that most people can never understand or scratch the surface of this level of how I feel about myself. You know what I mean? So
right.
That's what I think game is. You know what I mean?
Okay. Like how your pops did you. Don't get a bitch the basket. Let me get the basket.
Yeah.
Here's some money. Mm-hmm. See what she do. Mm-hmm. To me, he was teaching you a recognition of behavior patterns.
Yeah.
Like, if she do this, then that means she like you. If she do that, she don't give a fuck about you. Mm-hmm. And you was able to witness that.
And value.
Right.
Of self. Yeah.
Right. So to me, game is the recognition of human behavior patterns. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And making the right move.
I agree.
According to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now then, what you said as far as love of self, it should be paramount. You know what I'm saying? So now you're not compromising yourself in situations, but you still have to be able to recognize what's going to happen, human behavior patterns.
Well, even with the human behavior patterns, with the game, it's just something weird about the game, how you see, it's like you see everything. I don't even know, I can't even explain it, but it's like you see the whole chessboard. It's not even a chessboard, it's like you are the board. See, I always talk with the game, we are all the chessboard, because the rules, the board controls the whole game. It's not the pieces, it's not your opponent. Mm-hmm. The rules are on the board. So when you learn who you are and stand on who you are by creating laws, rules, and codes for yourself, it's like it's easier for you because you can see it coming. Watch it. Not only see it coming, but it's like I always say, you got to move like a computer. I mean, if we put in 2 + 2 in a computer, you're gonna get 4. Computer don't give a fuck about feelings and emotions and thoughts. That's why I always say you got to put your feelings in your pocket. You can't. Now again, we as youngsters, we do some stupid shit. The basket, me holding the pillow bullshit. Yeah. But what I'm saying is that you got to put your feelings in your pocket. This ain't about feelings and emotions. You got to say, look, this is who the fuck I am, and I don't give a fuck. But here's the thing. We're really the good guys. See, a lot of motherfuckers out there are nice guys and good guys, but they do it for pussy. They're not really the good guys. They're the disingenuous motherfuckers. But when you sit around and say, you know what? All right, this is my standard, and if this bitch do this, I'm gone. You see what I'm saying? You already know what to do. You know what disrespect is, Boss Mac, and you know what disrespect is. So you know that if a motherfucking woman disrespects you, no matter how fat her titties are, her nice her ass is, you know what you got to do for yourself, because you go that much deeper.
Yeah, and I don't know, man. I think, like I told you, my grandpa, he was surgical. Like he wasn't my father. My father added his own. Like my dad is very like hella wise. He's hella smart, and he can like see it before it happens.
Yeah,
he can anticipate. He's really good at that. And then me, like I'm hella aggressive. So combining like all of their traits, and to me, it's like, nigga, I'm a superhero right now, nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you stand on the shoulders of giants to see further.
Exactly. Like he's always saying that's bananas to a gorilla. My dad used to say that, and so like I took that on, and so it's like now, you know, I got kids, I got sons,
right?
And so like, nigga, like even my oldest, shout out to and I'm gonna tell him watch this, but like I can hear him talk, and the nigga is me times 10. Like he's sharper than I was. Like he's and I'm not giving him this because I love him.
Just
like if he
factual.
was a sucker,
you would say
I would say it.
Dad, you a sucker.
No,
if I was son, you a sucker. Like I would tell him, like I would tell the world because I was shamed, and I believe in shaming. Yeah. So when I'm speaking about my son, like he is like he's way better and advanced than me.
That's a beautiful thing when you see that type of shit.
And I just want him like to be careful with it because this is this superpower, nigga. We are what do they call them? The mutants. Yeah. It's like we're mutants. Like nigga, we're not the same.
Not at all.
As these other niggas, and these other niggas view us as niggas with powers.
Yeah.
So they want to take us out. So they may not directly do it, but they may indirectly do it. And I'm never slipping. I'm always pimping, right? But you got to know, in the midst of all of that, she can get cloudy sometime. Nigga, I'm getting older. Nigga, everything around me is slow motion.
Yeah.
Like he was saying, the game, like LeBron them say, what? The game slows down.
Everything slows down.
Nigga, everything is just open. Like even like I hear these little pop the balloon shows.
Right.
Like I can anticipate what the woman is going to say.
Right.
And not only that,
she said, like I already know, and it's so crazy. I just be listening, and it's like I have an epiphany of what they're going. Like I'm so experienced, like you said about human behaviors and all. Like I'm so experienced in that. Like I can see it happen.
Right.
And these dudes are like shocked and like they're so like on what these women are saying. And like when you get to this level of understanding yourself, you'll be so amazed on your purpose of what God has in store for you. Like I'm a teacher now, like we was talking about. I teach.
Yeah.
But also I learn. Like boss, I learned from you. This time I'm like, man, this a cold man.
I appreciate that.
You know what I mean? Steve the Dean. Nigga, he be having 7-hour live. I be like, nigga, that's too much. But that's 2 7-hour lives and shit, nigga. Like, nigga, you giving away too much. But I'm like, damn, this nigga said that Lacario. Like, it's certain niggas. You know what I mean? But then even at my dad, 70-something years old, I goes over, the nigga is mowing his grass, driving around, because he got a big property in California, so you know he winning. But the nigga driving around, nigga, it's raining. This nigga's raining.
Right.
That nigga, I was like, Pop, nigga, you know what you got grandkids. And he call them over, tell them help you, so you never have to do this shit. He said, nah, I own this. That woman in the house, she didn't know. And nigga, I'm still doing this shit. You have a responsibility. I have a responsibility.
I'm doing demos to the death. See, that's what niggas don't understand, nigga. It's demos to the death, man. I gotta still do a demo.
Still to the death, baby.
You know what I'm saying? All the way. You know what I'm saying? You're never gonna see me slipping. You're never gonna see me. Never. Okay, we got that question came back.
Here we go.
Tevin Curtis. What's up, BossMack? The question was mine. I had a best friend for over 10 plus years that lost his bitch because of a girl. I lost because of a bitch. She wanted to choose me, but I wasn't interested. He cuffed her and cut ties with me. I was wondering if you have ever dealt with this, and what did you do?
Oh, man, I had a great story on that one, boss. Man, so you know when you're moving and everything, you have to, so back in the day, I don't know if it still holds true to that, so when you're moving, sometimes a new apartment isn't ready. And sometimes you have to wait like 7 days for them to clean up the apartment and all other shit. So I had one of my boys, man, and this happened with me, my boy and my cousin, the same thing. So I said, can I stay with you? You know, he's like, we cool. So I'm stay with you 7 days. I said, look, I'm gonna give you gas money. I'm gonna give you food money. Now, hey, like, just put me on the couch. I'll be right in that corner. I ain't gonna fuck around. Now, I had a lot of women, and I made sure, out of respect, I said, I'm not gonna have any women in. Is it cool? Because the bitches come pick me up, you know, because I used to take the bus and shit. So they would just come pick me up and I'd drive around. So his girl started noticing all the bitches coming to the door. So
Right.
here I am, minding my own business, boss, playing my little bitch ass video games, chilling.
Right.
They get in an argument.
Right.
And the bitch sit there and say, because he's going out in his boxers, she said to him, if you go outside in your boxers, I'm gonna take my clothes off in front of Steve. At that point, I packed up and I had to go because I never want him to think that I'm trying to fuck his girl.
Right.
Because I never made it about, you know, like I say, I got too many bitches to fuck with someone's woman like that.
Right.
But the fact is, I had to let that relationship go because I knew.
That's a cold bitch right there.
Yeah. I knew.
You said
that,
treacherous bitch. What did you say?
with
Whole
treachery.
treachery.
Yeah, I knew I had to get out of there because because our relationship would never be the
You gotta
same.
do a shirt on that.
Yeah,
dog.
because he
Whole treachery.
He think I was the one fucking this girl and shit, dog.
Right.
You gotta let him go. You gotta let him go, boss.
He say his boy cut ties with him because of the bitch.
Yeah, that's okay.
You gotta let
I'm
him
all
go.
right. See, first of all, when you're a man with game, you don't lose anything. You gain. You gain knowledge.
Yes.
That this was a fuck nigga to begin with. Hey, I'd rather for you to be a fuck nigga in this situation than in a real situation, nigga.
Right.
I see the bitch nigga in you, right? So I'm cool with that. But another thing, another thing my father does, nigga, a man never loses a bitch. Never loses a bitch. We never lose. Ever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We never lose, ever. You know what I mean? So that's the truth, man.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's real, nigga. That's
what's
real
up?
shit right here, man.
D Skrilla.
What's going on?
What's
going on,
up
man?
with it, bro?
What's going on with you? How you
Yeah,
doing,
everything
man?
is everything.
What's going on with you, bro? How you doing, man?
How you doing, bro?
How you doing, brother?
Man, I can't do it.
Hey, how you
Yeah,
doing?
yeah.
You guys hold it down?
All day, all
Got
day.
some good dialogue.
All
Yes,
day.
sir.
All
Yes,
day,
sir.
man.
All
All
day,
day.
sir.
Qualified?
Man, you need to sit over here. You get over here and sit
I
down.
think I might got something to say.
You might have something to say. You might have to come over and sit down.
Learn something.
Yeah,
I like the energy.
yeah,
I like the
that's
energy.
it. I'm saying that's
Like
what
energy.
game is.
That's
you
my
know,
people's,
respect.
man.
Yeah.
He from Milwaukee. He out here he came
Oh,
out here
that's
for a
what's up.
funeral, man,
Oh,
this
okay.
weekend.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
touchdown. That's my guy. That's
Yeah.
my guy right there. Yeah, man.
Yeah, we never lose nothing. We gain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we don't. We can never lose a bitch. Losing is something we don't do. We don't
never-
lose.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? So when he say we lost the, like, we don't lose.
You
Bitches.
don't lose. You don't lose.
Well,
anything.
he lost a friend.
Well, really, was it a friend? Actually, was it a friend? Because he made it about the bitch versus the friendship. So really, it
I'm
wasn't.
gonna
Yeah.
tell you right now, I can't. Certain
Yeah.
niggas need to be purged, nigga. I
Yeah.
can't. I'm telling you, there's a lot of bitch ass niggas.
Yeah, man.
So and I love my niggas, man. But there was a couple niggas I had to, you know,
Gotta let him go.
that I could not fuck with after some slimy shit happened. When when you're young, you get older, and like the cancer, bitch assness just take over their body.
Right.
And so, like, you see signs sometimes when you're young, but you love these niggas because we done been through so much, nigga. Mayonnaise sandwiches.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, nigga, broke, I borrow your shoes, you borrow mine. So we been through so much. You know, that type of love for somebody. You
Yeah,
feel like,
yeah.
and then when they do something, you go back there. You go back to the time that we shared pain. You know what I mean? That we had, we had to get by with each other. And then you forget, you lose yourself in that though.
Yeah.
You look at yourself like, you know what I mean? It's my nigga though, so I'm gonna look. But see, when you really mature into the game, you'll understand that it is best to let that nigga go.
Oh yeah.
Because if you don't, that nigga is going to
Do more.
do more.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. I'd rather for you to get me here.
Yeah.
Nigga,
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, nigga, you want to cut out my life for a bitch?
Yeah.
That's cool, nigga.
Go. Yeah,
And if I see you in the mall, nigga, I'm gonna walk right past your
Yeah,
motherfucking
that's
ass,
right,
nigga.
right,
Yeah, it's
right,
cool.
right,
You know what I
right.
mean?
That's cool.
Like Tupac walked out the courthouse, nigga. That's how I'm walking out, nigga. Like, nigga, walk past that nigga like that. Nigga, I'm winning all the time, nigga. You know what I mean? And you know, and my niggas know how I get down. I'ma shame you, nigga.
Yeah.
I'ma
Yeah.
shame you.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
I'ma
Oh, yeah.
shame
What?
your
Yes.
bitch ass, nigga.
Yes, sir.
I like to and see, that's the thing, man. I try to tell niggas, man. I like to see how niggas carry themselves around bitches, man.
Oh, yeah.
Because a lot of niggas
Very important.
Very
show you like you think you know the nigga, but then when bitches come around, then he change into another nigga, and you like, oh, okay. I can't really associate with you then. You know what I'm saying? And I avoid niggas like that become different in the company, specifically in the company of bad bitches. You know, I notice really niggas do that. Yasin Bader, I appreciate that $5, and Sir Ism, I appreciate that $10.
Yeah. One thing I learned when we were in Miami when we doing the Game Kings movie premiere. We moved the way we were moving was so beautiful because we weren't all bunched up.
I saw that.
You see what I'm
I saw
saying?
that video clip.
Yeah, you
I
see
saw
how
that.
we all spread out. You see what I'm saying? We were spread out because we knew.
It was a natural thing, though.
Yeah, we knew when it came time to break off.
Right.
One gonna break off, we gonna keep moving.
Right.
And then you'll come right. I mean, we just it's beauty in being around real motherfuckers.
Well, yeah, we all see. Men move really alone. We're really
alone. Yeah,
really by ourselves.
Yeah, by ourselves.
So
yes.
we here with you
We with
because I
you.
rock with you.
But yeah,
Right.
But my nigga, I'm really by myself out here. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's the truth,
Exactly.
nigga. Yeah.
Exactly.
Really,
I always say that was an analogy I had, like real niggas really live on a mountain by themselves.
Yes.
With
Yes.
they bitch and they shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And they sit on the mountain.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah.
And they see the other niggas is on their mountain over there, right?
On their own mountain.
You know what I'm saying? And every now and
Yeah.
then you come down the mountain.
Yeah.
And you might meet them down there and you fellowship for a minute.
And y'all break off.
And then you go back up to your
Yeah,
mountain.
you break off. Yeah. It's like Seinfeld.
And you're right.
Yeah.
And if you're too loud on your mountain, I may need to come over there and take your mountain. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, that's part of manhood too, nigga. Hey, I want a bigger mountain. You had it.
Hey,
We're going to find out.
That
You
be
know what I'm
happening.
saying?
That be
That be
happening.
happening. And people don't know, but conquering
Conquer's
is part
beautiful.
of masculinity.
I love conquering. Yeah,
So,
conquering.
like,
I love this.
you lucky we cool, because if we wasn't, I would try to conquer you in a way.
Take your shit.
In
Take
a
your
way.
shit. In a way. Take
And
your
that's
shit.
a natural thing for me to
that's beautiful.
think about. You know what?
That's beautiful.
You know what? You know, I'm cool now. See, I'm a lot older, so I don't think about it in ways.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm more mature, you know,
Right.
and so, you know, I got grace for niggas, you
Right.
know, and I love the human race. The more I get into the word, you know, I love people more.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? And I
yeah,
feel
yeah.
like I actually got feelings now.
Right.
Nigga, I never had that before. Nigga, like,
He said
I'm gonna keep it a band, nigga.
He said I never had that before.
I was a savage, nigga. Like I didn't like when kids used to be getting kidnapped and shit. I never gave a fuck.
Right.
Like it was just like a news thread.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
now, I be like so invested into who took this nigga's kid.
And I want to fuck that
And I wanna
motherfucker. I'm
fuck
that
them
motherfucker.
up.
I'm gonna fuck them up.
You know what I
Really
mean?
bad.
It's like
yeah. I'll hurt them.
and then when you
Eye
see
for eye.
certain things happen to people that you know didn't deserve it, like some
Yep.
old woman or some old dude walking, and a nigga just like I seen one in San Francisco, like this old Asian couple. They was just like walking down the street,
My
and
niggas
these
was-
YNs just came up on them. Okay, take the purse, you leave the code, right? That's the code. You regardless, like it's a criminal code. You do that, you leave. But why take it and then beat the shit out of the people? Like, nigga, you's a scumbag.
Right.
You
Yeah,
need
that's
to be
not-
dealt with in
yeah.
a way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like I feel for that now. But back then,
You was with the YN.
I was like, whatever.
Right.
Hey, nigga, that's a part of it. But see, I'm older and I just don't know what happened.
Something happened.
But
right?
something happened,
Yeah.
and it turned maybe about 10, 15 years ago. It kind of happened, And it's like now I'm in a point where I'm able to teach well because I care about the outcome.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's something, I was thinking, it's something in young niggas that's just it's just natural savagery. Cause I was thinking, look. Because look, like let's take for instance gang banging in Los Angeles, right?
All right.
Gang violence. All right. Niggas be out here, it's sectioned off, different neighborhoods, niggas banging against each other, right? Mortal enemies. Hate these niggas, you know what I'm saying? Don't even know why. It's the beef, hoods been at war with each other for 30 years.
Oh, and it's not gonna stop.
They wasn't even alive when it started. The niggas that's pushing the line now wasn't even alive when it started. They born into it and they pick up the beef and go with it, right? Putting in work for the hood, laying motherfuckers down, go to jail for it, right? When they get to prison, though, they find out they can't bang against their enemy because of the politics and because it's more on with the white boys and the Mexicans. So now a nigga be in there like, wait a minute. Why was I doing this in the first place? You know what I'm saying? The savagery.
Yeah.
The savage shit. You want to pick up the savage shit. But then the old niggas that go through this, do 10, 15 years, 20 years, and had the realization, come back, and they can't control the young niggas.
That's just how life
They don't even
is.
listen.
Yeah, they don't listen. They don't listen.
So the savagery that you talking about, you saying how your savagery faded away. You just lucky nothing bad happened to you
Yeah,
while
for
you
real.
was in while the savagery engulfed your mind. You just happy you made it through the other side to where you're like, oh shit, wait a minute.
Well, I think that's why
I agree, man.
I think that's why when we all teach young men that kind of fight us is, I don't want them to lose the savagery. But what I want them to be is savage to themselves and be savage to the fear, the rejection, and the low self-esteem. If you're going to attack anything, attack the shit that's holding you down. Because, it's hard to take these little young motherfuckers and turn them around. So my thought is, all right, I want you to have that energy. But why don't we focus that energy on getting you together? And still be savage. I mean, be savage to the self-worth. Fuck self-worth up. Fuck up low self-esteem. Be out there and let that energy go if you have to. And I tell them jerk off because they motherfuckers tell them don't jerk off, don't jerk. They got to do something, but they got to start doing things for themselves to release that energy somewhere else, because if they don't release it somewhere else, they're gonna be like that. But like I say,
it's culture though, man.
Yeah, it is culture. But we're like I say, it's a maturity thing as well. You gotta you can't control. We all young motherfuckers. We always like that. And now, like you're saying, as adults, like you say, we get older, we start to feel for the motherfuckers that when the bullies bully the weak. I think that's where the problem comes in, because I want to bully the bully. Because I'm like, if you're gonna fuck with somebody, why don't you fuck with somebody that's gonna fight back?
Yeah, I was a real bully with Fade.
Yeah,
though. I really was. I was a bully, but I had Fade though. Like we was squabble. Like it didn't. Like I cared about. That's what I wanted to do. So it didn't matter to me. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So like when people were like, "Oh, bullies were scared," nah. It wasn't. A lot of bullies where I was from, they was not afraid. Yeah. It was like for me. It was like I didn't have the ability at a very, very young age to like roast people or do because I was poor. So a lot of it was coping. Like a lot of them, I'm beating you up because you talking about me and these hand-me-down shoes and stuff I got from my brothers.
Right.
I mean, they had nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I couldn't really roast you because you getting the best of me. You laughing, you doing all that.
Yeah.
So I had a whoop on you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And then I boxed. My dad was Gold Glove and the Marines, and so he taught me how to fight at a young age. Like I boxed for like 16 years.
Right.
So my thought process was, if I whoop you, you're gonna respect me.
Right.
And you're gonna shut up too. You know what I mean? So that was all a part of it, man. You know
But
what I mean?
got it. But y'all, we got it out on the street when we were kids.
Yeah.
We were little savages, but we would fight each other and temper. We would bring it down.
I would travel to fight though. Like I would
okay, yeah.
I would go to your area because I heard that you was tough.
Well, we would play football. We played a lot of
that too.
We like
In
a
the
lot
street.
of tackle football. We had
In the
street
street.
football and throw up
street,
tackle and fuck you up.
In the street.
Yeah.
In the street.
For real, man.
In the street.
That's how we used to find out who you was by. Let's play football right now. We're gonna figure out who you are.
Right now. And we already knew who the quarterback was. Because you better not be weak. You better not, because if you weak, it's liable to something to happen to you. So that's a huge position. You had to get that right because we open.
Yeah,
We never not open.
Right.
So if you didn't toss there and I got it beat,
yeah,
and it's for the game,
yeah.
and we are playing against somebody else's hood or something. Oh no! You may catch this fade after the game.
Yeah.
Throw the ball.
Throw the ball.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. I did have somebody was pressing me about bringing this up with you too.
Yeah.
For multiple days. All right. You just said a nigga should masturbate, right? To
Yes.
jack off. I'm against jacking off.
Okay.
I don't believe in that. So I'll be telling niggas about semen retention, right? What's your thoughts about that?
Well, my thought, okay, so I did a little bit of research on semen retention. Not to say it didn't happen before I saw this information, but I saw this white motherfucker on Reddit find an article from a 2011 article on not jerking off, and he pushed an agenda. See, listen, I'm not here to tell motherfuckers what to do with they dick.
Right.
I wouldn't. That's where I draw the line. I'm never going to tell someone to do something or not to do something.
Right.
If you want to jerk off, jerk off. If you don't, you don't. But what I'm saying is, I don't like people pushing that agenda on someone that is gullible to believe these losers that are doing more damage than you, like the content creators. You know, I'm against pickup artists, PUAs, red pill, and fucking the content creators. So
Right.
my thing is this: if you want to jerk off, jerk your dick. If you don't do it. But do it for yourself. Do it because you want to do it, not because you have an influence of another man telling you not to do it. That's
Okay, I agree with that.
That's where I stand.
I agree with
That's where I
that,
stand.
like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I don't know nothing about none of that.
Oh yeah, it's
Like,
what's called no
I'm
fat,
just,
motherfucker.
I'm gonna keep it. I know, but I'm just saying, like I'm new to this YouTube. Like this shit, like if it wasn't said where I was grew up, or I really didn't. I really like even now, like the semen, all this. I don't know nothing
Well,
about no
okay,
studies.
these terms, semen
Yeah.
retention and shit like that, I just heard of them. I always was an advocate of what I call dick rationing.
Okay.
You understand
Oh, yeah.
me? Rationing out the dick.
I dig. Yes.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? I was always a believer in that.
Yeah.
And you know, I just feel like I ain't into watching porn either. Like
Me either.
that.
I'm not talking
You
about
know
that.
what I'm saying? Like
I have when I was a young nigga.
when I was young, right?
yeah, you know,
right.
hey man, come on, we gotta
Right.
find the
Squiggly
angles for the
lines, you
stroke.
with the squiggly lines on the TV.
Yeah, we was going hard,
Yeah, hard on the
trying
squiggly
to
line.
trying to
look at
see.
Nick Boy and shit. Yeah, squiggly
You know
lines
what I'm
on the
saying?
TV. Or the Cinemax, you know, later.
Yeah,
Well, Wesley. Shout out to Wesley Pipes.
Right, right,
Nigga done gave me some verbal game. You know what I mean?
right,
But I
right.
get what you're saying. I don't like I just don't know nothing about that stuff. Like it's not something that I research. I was in his YouTube stuff. It's like so much PUA, like he said, PUA and
Pick
all
up
that.
all that shit.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah, yeah.
Once I discovered what it is, and I have an opinion about it. But overall, like all I care about is men doing what they want to do, but have foundation behind it.
Right.
So like, don't say you believe in something, but you don't have no foundation behind why you are believing in it.
Right, right.
Don't be influenced by another man at all.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like people used to ask me when I was young, like if you see Michael Jordan, would you ask for his autograph? Like my dad taught me, nigga, that's a regular nigga with a signature. Like I'm not downplaying his his greatness in sports or whatever.
Hey man.
But he's not one of these niggas.
Hey man,
You know what I mean?
I don't even like wearing jerseys, bro. Cause
Yeah,
it's
well,
another
no
nigga
last
name on there, bro.
On the last name. I'm a last name nigga, man. Hey, put my last name on the back. Put my last name on the back. And every number is number one, nigga. Every number I got is number one, nigga.
I feel you.
Every one, nigga.
you.
Fuck that, nigga. Fuck that.
My philosophy, like I said, on me personally, with the semen retention, which is the term that they give it now, I go back to pimping once again. You know, pimps are not supposed to overly fuck they bitches like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when I first came to that understanding, I was like, when I first heard that, I had never heard that before. Like, they not supposed to. Then I thought about it. I was like,
It's a form of manipulation.
that makes sense. And I'm giving out dick according to good deeds and shit that a bitch do. And then in the case of pimping, when the bitch bring back the bag, it might be some dick behind that. Once you bring back a bag, I might bless you type shit. And then I just refined it to being a great bitch. Like, is you being a good bitch on you know?
Oh, yeah.
Is it, and then giving it out as almost like a reward.
Well, that's why I talk about exclusivity. That's what I'm saying. I always believe that a woman has to earn your time.
Right.
She has to earn your attention.
Right.
Then you fall into respect, and then she might get the dick. Because you don't get a dick just because a bitch want to fuck you.
Right.
You got to be exclusive with your dick.
It's got to be might.
It's got to be might. Right. That's the luxury and the
right.
power that you get more bitches trying to fuck with you. Because, again, I always believe, I always look at one thing my mentor taught me, it's kind of like the diamond versus the cubic zirconia ring. We both don't know that this is glass or whatever, but if women have easier access to it, they're not going to respect it. But like you were saying, you reward the dick or my time.
Right.
I reward you with my attention.
Right.
I reward you with my respect, and I might give you some dick.
I feel like even listening to bitches' problems is like you giving out.
That's a form of simpery.
No.
No,
like,
it really is.
if your
really
bitch call you, right?
Yeah.
The one that's on your team.
Team. Gotta be keyword team for me. Team.
Focus on what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That is worth a lot. Like just listening to bitches' problems. So it has to be a bit. So I'm only listening to my bitch.
Team.
That's on the team, been putting in
program.
work.
Right. Oh, absolutely.
I'm not
Yeah.
just listening to all. You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
give a fuck.
A lot of niggas just listen to bitches' problems, and I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
you really that's energy and time. Listening to her, and that's draining. You hearing that shit, bro? If it ain't your bitch, what you doing it for?
Should never do it.
You hoping for some pussy though, but
yeah.
you know what I'm saying. So I try to say like, even doing that, like niggas be thinking about just the fucking part.
So, like again, I'm gonna reference my people. So my grandfather, I never forget. He told me this. He used to tell me. He said when your bitch come to you with problems, that means your leadership is in question. And he said the reason why is because you should have taught her how to fix these problems.
Right.
And so me listening to it is something that, okay, now I know what I got to do more to make sure she's able to fix these problems. So problems should decrease. They should never.
Let me give you an example of some
Yeah.
problems.
Yeah.
Let me give you an example of some problems I'm talking about. I'm talking about like, the bitch is like going in, she's out there living her life doing shit and coming across hate from other bitches.
Oh,
or
yeah, that
whatever.
type. Yeah.
That's what I mean by listening.
That's something different.
Yeah, I'm not talking about
Because that happens all the time. A work buddy or
Yeah, all
something,
that
they
shit.
just
Yeah.
jealous.
And see, my thing is, you shouldn't listen to none of that unless that's your bitch.
Oh, it have to be.
You understand me?
100%.
That's what I'm talking about.
I agree with you.
And I be telling niggas, when you listen to that type of shit, that's draining, bro.
And that's,
that's a waste
And
of
it's
time.
taking time.
It's a waste of time.
You know what I'm saying?
and it's value to the woman.
Yeah, you're giving her
and you helping her.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, I agree with you. I just don't want these motherfuckers doing this shit for pussy. I want these motherfuckers to do this shit. You know what? If you on my team, you on my roster,
Right.
You can come to me anytime because my job is to give you leadership instruction.
Exactly.
Give you leadership instruction.
Right.
But if
And
you
peace
just
of
want to be
mind.
friends and want to hang out with me, fuck what you think.
Leadership structure and peace of mind.
Yeah, fuck what you think, fuck your feelings. I'm not ever, I don't want to hear that shit. If you're not showing me anything that shows me you're worth my time and attention, I don't want to hear what the fuck you got to say. You know, you just don't give a fuck.
Yeah, we still there, man.
Oh, we still there? Okay, yeah, we just...
It's tripping. Wait a minute, is we? Yeah, we still there.
yeah, we back. Oh, no, let's see, yeah.
We ain't never left. Huh?
Okay, we
Let
never
me
left,
see.
okay.
We ain't never left.
Oh, there we go, here we go. Yeah, so... All right, then we good. It's popped in. Yeah, it's popped in. But know what I'm saying? To get back, if y'all missed that shit, don't be doing shit for a bitch that ain't on your program. We telling you, fuck that.
Yeah.
Don't do that
I'm gonna
shit.
be honest, I don't think you should do anything for a bitch that's not on your program.
Oh, absolutely. That's what we talking about.
I'm talking about nothing.
Nothing.
I don't even think you should give him prime time stroke.
Once again, that's
Yes.
going back to what I was saying about dick rationing. Like, I don't even feel like giving out dick to worthless bitches.
Oh, bottom of the barrel
it's
bitches.
dangerous shit, bro.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of niggas that just like, I ain't, be hesitant to turn down some pussy. You know what I'm saying? And I be like, look, man, even fucking worthless bitches is a very dangerous
Oh, yeah,
activity.
it is,
I
it
feel
is.
like, you know what I'm saying?
But I think you're talking about something different. I mean, you're talking about what I'm thinking you're talking about. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you're talking about, like you said, dick discipline, right? You're talking about turning down, like being more selective based upon the value they're giving you and who they are, right?
Right.
But I think the semen retention a lot of these YouTubers are talking about are
To get pussy.
to reject bitches in general. Like, it don't matter. Like, just stay away. It gives you superpower. Like, it just,
It gives you a go.
they got like statistics and stuff. I heard
yours
about
is-
it.
Yeah, yours is different.
His is a little different.
Yours is different. So
See.
that's what I'm saying. What you're saying is right, but what you on the internet, these
They're talking about
losers
something totally
are
different.
telling these other guys don't jerk off because a woman will see an outer glow in you.
Yeah,
and will
they say
give you
all this
pussy
shit, though.
if you don't jerk off. So they're doing it. They're doing it for the wrong
No.
reason.
So that's what I'm saying. It's a total different.
It's a
what we
total
saying.
different thing,
I
boss.
totally
Yeah,
agree with you, boss. But
I believe you showed
a lot of what they're talking about.
Yeah.
It's like this underworld
Of bullshit.
of like losers.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
I'm gonna say this, man. I feel like that.
Talking about your skin is better. They talking about all this shit. They
Okay, let me elaborate on that. I feel like in that content space, you got a lot of people jumping on it, creating content, right? It's a few motherfuckers that know what they talking about, I think. Now, in my opinion, I will say this. I feel like busting nuts take a lot out of you. You know what I'm saying? You could keep it. You could keep that and use it when you need it for real. Now, if you just did that, you would be better off. Because a huge percentage of motherfuckers is jacking off daily.
Yeah.
That's a lot, bro. Like, to porn, right? And to me, you losing a lot of energy. You know what I'm saying? You losing a lot. You gotta imagine your body gotta produce that. You know what I'm saying? If you look in the animal world, there's animals that only fuck when the bitch go in the heat. They don't just waste energy, but we have the ability to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like just wasting it on like shit like porn just because you in a bad mood or you got too much energy is stupid.
A lot of these men though, they're doing it out of like this MGTOW stuff.
Yeah, it's
Like,
a lot of red pill.
They don't.
ministry,
It's
yeah.
like MGTOW, like men going their own way. They,
be on your purpose.
I don't want to deal with women. I don't need women. So this is my empowerment type of deal. Like I can get a nut myself. I don't need you.
Right.
And so that mentality to me is very toxic. Like it's very bad for men. And so that's what I attack. I attack that. You know what I mean? Like the total. Let's just not talk to women at all because they're bad people and they're.
That's weird. That's weird.
But
that's against reality.
I know, but they group that all in.
They group that all
Right,
in.
right.
And so they make it like a. It's kind of like how, and I don't want, I know this is politics, but it's kind of like how the black people's civil rights has been violated by the alphabet community, using our plot in our struggles in our fight and saying, oh, we're a part of this.
Right.
It's kind of like, why? Okay, because I agree with you, boss, when you say certain things, when you said like what you said, because I can understand that. But this other part of it, they're including into that, but saying, oh, well, these women are so bad, these modern women.
Yeah, they're doing it for
Let's just not talk to them at all and show them our strength together. And we don't need them. We can have a maid come clean up. We can have a chef cook for us. What do we need a woman for? You get what I'm saying? So
go to the gym and lift weights.
Yeah, this is what they're saying.
This is what they're doing, dog.
You know what I mean? This is how they talk.
Yeah, it's like leave the kids alone. Like you were saying, leave the kids alone, man. If you want to do something, do it yourself, but leave these impressionable young men alone. That's what they're doing.
I'm just saying, look at the source. It's telling you
but
this.
they can't look at the source because, again,
I know, they can't recognize. They can't recognize.
Right. Black will follow black. Age will follow age. So that's just always been.
I'm telling you.
So we're out of age. Like they hear what we're talking
I used to
about.
slap niggas like that.
Well,
They did on everything.
God damn it.
Like back in the day, that's why God put this love in my heart now. Them niggas is the same niggas that was running to the computer class in third period, and I used to stick my foot out on them niggas. Them with them niggas. You know what I mean?
Oh, fuck.
Mr. 1950. Come on now. All right. That's what's up. All right. Let me do a reader-listener email. We've been almost 2.5 hours.
Oh,
man.
damn.
See, hey, but you see how it is? When you chopping it up, it's just a chopping up. And you see why women love talking with us? Because they just lose time. They love that shit. Here we go. Reader, listener.
It should be so.
All right. Let's see. I think you're going to vibe with this first one. Mr. 1950.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Reader, listener, email. Reader, listener, email. You want to be ready. Here we go. A nigga from Los Angeles writes to BossMack. He say, BossMack, I'm a 29-year-old nigga getting chilly as a bus operator for Metro with 2 bitches on the team. My main bitch is a 31-year-old vice principal at an elementary school in LA Unified. And my number 2 bitch is a 28-year-old beautician. Now, my issues are with my main bitch. She has been on the team almost 8 months. I knew her for longer than that, though, as we met at the gym at least a year before we start fucking around. I kept flirting with the bitch on GP until one day she told me she wouldn't mind hanging out with me. So I took her out to Boa for some steaks. We had a good time. She invited me out next and took me to a Michelin 5-star restaurant called The Cut in Beverly Hills. Then she fucked the shit out of me, which was cool. But that was the beginning of her like one-upping me on everything I did. I took the bitch to a Laker game. We kind of sat up high in the C section. Next thing you know, she had Laker tickets and we was sitting damn near next to the floor. Also, this bitch has a PhD in education, and I just started taking classes at El Camino College, which is a junior college. I'm majoring in computer science, looking to design video games in the future. Now, when I told my bitch about this, a bitch looked at me kind of side-eyed. Now, the pussy and mouth is great. However, over time, I feel like this bitch stays flexing her status over me as far as her job title, money she earns, and level of education. The cold part of the game is this bitch does this in very subtle ways. At first, I felt proud to have a bitch like this, but now I do not know. Feeling kind of led me to adding the number 2 bitch to the team. Now, she's only been around for 3 months, but I have way more fun with that bitch. What are your thoughts on this? I feel like my main bitch is using me for dick and to have an attractive nigga on her side, and the niggas on her level as far as education and salary ain't trying to fuck with her. Mr. 1950.
Yeah, man. I think
I know that was a long
Oh
drawn
no,
out.
I get it all.
God damn.
Like I said, man, it's slow down for me. So, it you could tell his leadership is terrible.
That's what I'm about to say.
He don't have no influence.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
He don't have a vision, because the game has vision is a part of the game. You got to be able to see what type of bitch that she is. So he didn't recognize that. It seemed like she was pursuing him, and it was kind of startled him. So he kind of just let it happen.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's a lot of components there. But I think one of the biggest things is that he has no direction for these bitches. There's no plan for these bitches. He's not. 8 months. She has way too much. It's a lot of life going on for 8 months. Like there's no vetting process. No, like this bitch should not even be really rocking with him. First of all, the steak dinner threw me off.
Yeah, what the fuck you feeding the
Like,
bitch
well,
for?
you giving her all this steak?
Well, okay, look, bro. We have a nigga just drives a bus, and you put a vice principal on the team.
But
You already like, it's sucker shit to do that. But
Yeah.
what I'm saying is, a nigga feeling, if you driving a bus, you know what I'm saying, and then you feel like you came up.
Yeah, but he got to set the tone.
yeah.
The tone has to be set. So, bitch, if I have
He thought it was impressive,
Yeah. If I got Applebee money, bitch,
Right.
come to Applebee.
But then she one-upped him the next time. She took him to a higher level.
Yeah. No. And I don't even like that. Like, bitch,
Yeah, I hate that
I
shit.
control that.
Competing.
Like, look, and this is part of the silverback.
Competing.
Like, bitch, hold on. Nobody told you to do this. I will tell you how to spend this money. If you want to take me somewhere, cool. But it ain't gonna be better than Applebee's. Okay? This is the area I want us to be in, and so I feel like that we're gonna wine and dine in places like that when you deserve it. Just because I'm with you, I know that I'm the prize, I'm the value, and you want me in these environments. Nah, bitch. If you Applebee's, Chili's, bitch, that's where we at.
Yeah, what about his
You know
fuck
what I mean?
game? He ain't fucking. He
No.
He fucked her.
He can't fuck.
He fucked her after the steak dinner.
But okay, wait.
After they went to the cut, he got the fuck.
No, I'm saying
He got the
he
fuck.
actually.
We don't know. We really don't know about his fuck game.
Oh, I tell you why.
Okay, elaborate.
Because if this motherfucker was fucking, the second dinner would be at the bitch's house instead of going to the steak. She would want to cook for him to show submission. She would want to say, you know what, I'm fucking with you. I want to,
Okay, first he took her to Boa.
Okay.
Then she came back and took him to the cut, a higher level steakhouse
That was
in Beverly
disrespect.
Hills,
That was
which
disrespect.
was disrespect. Okay, now then she fucked him after that.
Okay, but
Okay,
now he's complaining. But now he's
I
complaining
see
about
what you're saying, boss man.
No,
competing.
Yeah, I see.
I feel what you're saying, but he's competing.
No. Yeah, but not just that though, Steve. Like, he rewarded her with dick after she did something that was disrespectful to her.
So he rewarded bad behavior.
He rewarded bad behavior. It's a whole lot in here, man. But it all come down to his leadership.
Okay, now here's another thing.
Yeah.
A bitch that's a vice principal is trying to be a principal, which is a leader. Now, if you driving buses,
All right, but hold on, boss man.
no. I'm just pointing out the natural position of the guy in all of this.
All right, but hold on. Let's put Boss Mac topsoil, the bus driver. The bitch is a principal. The bitch is still gonna be a principal, but she gonna submit her at when she clock out. She gonna be.
But see,
the
Boss Mac's a mutant though.
But no,
remember, I said this earlier. I said this earlier.
I know it's
Boss Mac's a mutant though, so we can't.
Well, fuck you. I'm just
You know
trying
what
to
I
make,
mean?
I'm trying to make a
I'm trying to
goddamn
say,
point
I hear
here.
you. I hear you.
Boss man, I'm trying to make a point here. When you had a game, I don't give a fuck if you are a garbage man. I don't give a fuck what the fuck you are. What that bitch does, okay, her job is what she does.
Right.
So when she clocks out or clocks in, she can run and do all that leadership principle shit. But when she clocks the fuck out and comes to me, she's gonna be running behind me. She's gonna submit to me. She's not gonna boss me around and feel, because he doesn't believe in himself. He's like, I'm a bus driver. So here's the problem. You should be proud of what you do. And what you do should never worry or look for validation. Because he's saying, well, it sounds like she makes more money. I'm a bus driver.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck if I was picking almonds.
I don't give a
bitch.
fuck. That's my whole point.
If I was an almond picker, bitch, you gonna wash these almond picking clothes.
I know
nigga.
you'll get.
And you gonna crease my shit up for the day. You know what I mean?
But that's the point I'm making, Boss Mac. The motherfucker doesn't have any leadership skills, but he's ashamed of his job. And he's looking at her job saying it's a more money job, so I've got to kind of submit to her leadership and influence. Because he keeps running bus driver to principal. I don't give a fuck what you are, Boss Mac. You a motherfucking man at the end of the day, no matter what your job is.
Man, it's just
man.
It's hard for me, dog.
It's
because
hard,
it's
man.
like hearing
It's hard.
this. Like, do these niggas forget that their legs is on your shoulders, nigga?
Right.
You were shoving her motherfucking head through the headboard and telling that bitch to shut up, and you spanking the shit out of this bitch. Where do they forget that she is submitting to you? You know what I mean? And then and you gonna reward the bitch? Bitch, why are you bringing me to this uppity restaurant? So you didn't like my shit, bitch?
Right.
Fuck
Yeah,
you.
man.
You know
it's
what?
real.
It's in my mind as fuck you, but now I'm such a nigga, and his finesse is in me. So I'm gonna turn this motherfucker around so cold that she's gonna feel so disappointed that she messed up, that she's gonna feel so bad that bitch is gonna bring me where I need her to bring me. She gonna do what she wanted. She had to prove herself.
Now, what you think about the Laker game move she did? They went to the Laker game and sat up high. Then she came back and they sat down low.
Yeah, right there is disrespect.
It's respect.
Like bitch, if I'm impoverished, bitch, you impoverished.
Yeah.
Don't try to raise me out of this.
Don't try to raise
You know
me
what I
out
mean,
of
bitch?
this,
If
yeah.
we the nosebleed, bitch, your nose is bleeding.
Yeah.
Right,
Together.
No, bitch. And this is where a man needs to stand up and let her know, hey. I'm gonna let you know anyway. You know what I mean? When you really officially under my program,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be running the money.
Oh,
And
your money's
going to dictate
Yes.
where we go,
And
how we sit,
why we go,
what
yeah.
we do. And right now, your lifestyle and your goals and your mind is down there, right?
Yeah.
But in my mind, being up here
Yeah.
is saving money for us to do X, Y, and Z, bitch.
X, Y.
You know what I mean?
But-
so this is what I'm teaching her. I'm teaching her right now because I know she's blowing her
But
little
is
money.
it possible to assume leadership of a bitch like that?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Day one.
But see, you coming from Silverback level.
Yeah.
Hey, but that's
You already coming from Silverback.
Come on.
If I'm as a young nigga out here, the bitch is older than him. He's
So?
29. So I'm out here as a bus driver.
Okay. This motherfucker here.
I done enrolled at El Camino I'm at the JC. I just took some classes. I'm doing like this over some of the computer science classes that I'm taking, right? And I met a kind of bad bitch at the gym, and she like, I'm a vice principal with a PhD.
I agree, man.
Nah, fuck
I
that.
might be made.
No, I agree with the situation.
Okay.
He's a sucker.
She want
doing sucker stuff.
But the one.
what now? How you gonna manage that?
Because he used the word game. If he actually had game, he wouldn't be having these problems. Because we haven't even talked about the second bitch that he talking about.
He love the second bitch.
No, because she's doing something. You remember he's saying she's doing
He had
something.
more fun with her.
What the fuck you mean? Why, if I can't have fun with the first bitch, why is she around me?
Because why is she around me?
That's what I'm saying.
Why is she around me?
Yeah.
Why?
And
I don't know if it's manageable. I don't,
man,
because she might have to go.
That damn saying she gotta fucking go.
I agree with you.
And then on the other side of going, she might find respect and admiration.
and crawl back.
But I also find it odd that you having so much fun with a bitch in 3 months.
Oh yeah, man.
Like I'm gonna be honest with you, dog. Like we can have a few good moments. Yeah. But you remember when I was talking about earlier,
Bro?
I was like, I live in a space of this is just not enough. Yeah, I just like when you're with these women and you just promote them into like, oh, we had such a great time. Everything is like this bitch needs to work.
Yeah, put that work in.
To get to the
levels
of my appreciation.
Yeah, keep going up.
And
Climb
like
that
if you
fucking
a
mountain.
nigga and you just in 3 months, David Buster in a bitch. You know what I mean? We out here at carnivals and shit. I have so much fun.
Holding bears.
He didn't say what they was doing.
No,
He
but
just
I'm
said
saying
he
that's what I
enjoying
get.
he
You know what I
enjoying
mean?
a bitch's company.
Yeah.
Right. He's having more fun with a bitch. Now let me say what that might be. Now, if you got a bitch that's subtly flexing on you about her status,
What bitch?
the first bitch.
one, yeah.
No, I'm saying what
She-
bitch? Flex. What do you mean what bitch? She gone?
No, he ain't got rid of her.
No, he ain't got rid of her,
He that's what he's questioning. He's like, man, the bitch is making me feel like this. And So basically, what it is a nigga thought he had a superior bitch, right?
Fuck.
He thought like, man, this is a vice principal bitch.
Mm-hmm.
She got a PhD. This is a hell of a bitch. But as he's experiencing the bitch, she's giving him the essence of all those things, like my education is way superior. Yeah. I'm making more money than you. Basically bullying for the leadership.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She ain't going nowhere though. He ain't leading to let that bitch go.
So if he writes a letter like this, and I know he want the game for BossMack, and we gave him a lot today, but if he wrote the letter, his mindset
so fucked
is very, to me, it's in a position of submission. He doesn't
teetering.
It's teetering. He doesn't have the ability to understand that he needs to have a foundation on the things he believes in. And if one of them is, he mentioned this the nosebleeds and then the court side.
The food.
Hey, the food and the different restaurant. He's mentioned these things. The nigga's ego is hurt.
Oh yeah,
So you know
he bruised.
he is
His
so
pussy.
like
His
when
pussy
he's
bruised.
writing this letter.
He hurt.
Right.
So, I mean, typing it up, hitting BossMack up with it. These are the things that affected him.
Shit.
So you have to know, dog. Like,
And he said she kind of side-eyed when he disclosed his ambitions.
What are we doing side eye? That's what I'm saying.
I'm
What are
gonna
we
tell you
doing?
right now, boss. There's a lot of exits, but when a bitch ever look disappointed, the bitch gotta go.
Oh, gee, please, you gotta get the fuck out.
The bitch ever look at me
You gotta get the fuck
disappointed.
out.
Now, let's say you've been drinking cloudy water. That's all you had was cloudy
All right.
cloudy water.
Yeah.
With different mineral sediment flavors in it. You know,
Okay.
you've been drinking cloudy water. And then all of a sudden somebody give you you know, a Fuji.
He said Fuji. This nigga here.
You know what I'm
This nigga here, man. He said a fucking. This nigga did he say a Fuji water? Bottle of Fuji.
Nigga drinking Arrowhead. Now this nigga get some Fuji. Yeah.
I'm just saying, bro.
You right. You right.
But it's still.
See, and that's what I always say.
T-Tone! T-Tone, what's up with it? That's my nigga. That's my nigga right there. T-Tone. Okay, go ahead, man.
Nah. What I was saying was, like you said with the water, it's like niggas gotta understand their own value.
Right.
You gotta know your value. And if
Right.
you don't know your value, nigga, you will fall for anything. And this is why I always say, nigga, you need to get you some game like your life depended on it.
Right.
And because niggas without game, you vulnerable out here.
Right.
Nigga,
Right.
you know how vulnerable a nigga is?
Fuck, man.
Without know-how?
Right.
Fuck.
Without the strength to say, nah, bitch, we ain't doing that.
We ain't doing that shit.
Right.
And know how to say it in a way that makes her feel good.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you know how many times I done told a bitch it's over and they're just like, no.
And see, that's the thing right
No.
there. Okay, now, this is where I'm going with it. Okay, there's different moments where he should have said, bitch, we done.
Yeah.
Looking at me side-eye when I discuss my
Side-eye is
career
the worst.
ambition.
Start from the beginning. Go
Worst,
with the
I think that's the worst ever.
The upgrade, the going to the different steakhouse, that's like a red flag, a serious red flag, right? And then the and then any type of when you picking up them energies of this bitch is flexing on me, her degree on me like a motherfucker all the time, bitch. Why you with me? You know what I'm saying? Obviously, a bitch needs you. She needs you.
100%.
She needs the masculinity, but she trying to assume leadership.
I think
She's
she
trying
likes
to
control.
mold this nigga.
Yeah. I think she likes control.
She's trying to mold. But women don't like control.
I know they don't.
She's only taking control because she wants him to take it. So she wants him to overtake her.
But she's.
But
getting
so
supported.
I think a nigga like me in that whole situation, me and that bitch would be perfectly fine
Right.
because I know how to make that bitch dance when she don't.
Okay, you got you got
You
a
know
lot
what I
of confidence
Yeah.
because you got a college degree,
Yeah.
you smart, all this shit. We
Yeah.
talking about somebody who doesn't have that.
All right, mineral water.
Yeah,
All right,
it's-
but
You understand me?
Yeah, and I agree.
So
But I look at somebody like my father. Like my father, he's not. Like he's not like very book smart.
right.
Nigga's a street nigga, but
Right.
he works extremely hard. But he knows a lot of how, like you said, like the behaviors of humans.
Right,
He
right.
knows this shit.
Right.
And he
Yeah.
can anticipate
Yeah.
situations really well. Like
Right.
So it's like he needs a mentor. He needs somebody to tell him right now. Like that's why he said he trying to hit BossMack. Like he needs BossMack to help him reset his game.
Reset a
And
standard.
see, like I feel like when a bitch if a bitch step on your goals and aspirations, if you and I'm not even a fan of releasing that information. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's some
You
shit
know?
that we could be 8 years in, and she just may now hear it.
You know
I
what
mean?
I'm saying? Because a bitch critique some shit.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like bitches need to see some shit
Yeah.
to believe. They talking about it is like they ready to critique some shit.
I'm like I don't like to be side eyed for nothing though.
Right.
I don't care if I tell you go get your coat because it's cold outside and you didn't want to do it, so you just side eye me. See, like right there, that's a break up offense. Like you know what I mean? Like I don't like that type of behavior because that's infectious.
Now see,
You know what I mean?
my thing is there's revelations to be had on the other side of dismissals. Like you gotta certain things you gotta be willing to be like, you know what, we done.
Oh, 100%. You gotta
What
have.
you mean we done? I discussed my career ambitions, and you know I just didn't like that energy, man, and I don't want you to corrupt my I don't.
Yeah, but-
you all close to me
Hey,
and shit.
yeah.
and you gonna corrupt me with your doubt and shit like you don't want
That's
me
the
to
Fiji water.
elevate.
That's the Fiji water.
No. That's the muddy water. That's the muddy water.
said if you drinking muddy water
the
first.
Fiji water is the other bitch. Like, cause when I drink that, I mean, this bitch is over here. She's happy to see me. She's not throwing out all of these.
But
deep-
is he writing about the Fiji or the mineral? So the Fiji don't matter.
He's writing about the shitty water.
Right. So
Right?
the Fiji don't matter.
He just said that he started drinking Fiji recently.
Right. That's
You
the
know what
problem.
I'm saying?
This nigga say Fiji. Yo,
Now, what I'm saying, now look, you got to see what I'm talking about right here. When I say he's drinking shitty water, he's been dealing with this bitch that's treating him shitty.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But you don't know that you being treated shitty because you got one bitch, right? You just like, I've been dealing with this, and then I just felt the inclination to add a new bitch. And now this is I'm having enjoyment because I'm not experiencing the same shit that this bitch is, even though I'm supposed to be excited about this bitch because all her credentials and the shit that she got going on and that she chose me and this and that, I'm supposed, but it's not fun. This bitch is reminding me of my limitations. She's, she ain't enthusiastic about when I said my career goal. She one up me on hold every time. Do I really want this bitch? That's what he really was like. Am I tripping?
Well, yeah, here's a trip.
And see, my thing is, when you get enough red flags, you could just be like, bitch, we done. You got to have the heart to say, bitch, we done. Even in the face of something that on paper supposed to look great on paper, but the experience is some bullshit.
But here's the problem. Boss.
Great on paper, but the experience.
Yeah, but boss, here's the problem. Everything's cool for 3 months until the bitch find out what the fuck he is, and she's gonna start doing what the first bitch is doing.
Well, she don't. Okay, now here's the thing I noticed, and you should notice this too, because you work in this space. Bitches that have them type of jobs have these kind of problems.
Yeah, they and also too, there's no men around to regulate them. Yeah, at those
And the
locations.
niggas that's on that level ain't fucking with them. Bitch, get the fuck on. I'll chill with this other. I got all these other bitches. Bitch, I ain't
But those
finna.
are the ones though that if you got some real game, those are the ones that will run through a wall for you. If you got that real game,
But you gotta
those
have a
type
heart to administer
Yeah,
the
right.
game.
And
You gotta
this
have
is-
a heart to administer the game.
this is where the silverback like you dominate them from day one.
But he ain't dominating. He's
No,
not.
that's what I'm
But see,
saying.
now watch this. See, now he younger than her, right?
Yeah.
Now see, you coming in with, I need to take control of this situation.
Off top.
Everybody ain't coming in like
Yeah,
that. Some niggas is happy to be there type shit.
Yeah.
You
a
know,
whole lot of them.
Yeah, a lot of them.
I'm happy.
Oh,
Damn,
wow.
I ain't had a bitch with a PhD. You forget you still gotta check this bitch when she get out of pocket.
It's got to
feel
happen
me?
though. It's the right boss.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
But boss, it's got everything's sunshine and rainbows right now.
Right.
There's gonna be a point.
You talking about the new bitch?
The new bitch. There's gotta
Right.
be a point where he gonna have to nut the fuck up because she gonna get out of order.
But see, look, the difference between the first bitch and the new bitch is the first bitch got all these credentials and salary. See what you gotta see. That'll blow a lot of motherfuckers. It's a lot of niggas out there.
Non-mutants.
That the credentials will blow a nigga mind.
Right.
There's a bitch saying I'm a vice principal
I agree.
and a PhD and she look kind of good. You in another dimension unless you just got heart like a motherfucker.
Common denominator, BossMack. Two bitches, he's the common denominator. So if he still has the same behavior with the first bitch, he's gonna have the same behavior with the second bitch. It's going to be a matter of
the
time.
second bitch don't have the same credentials.
So I will say this: she may not have the same credentials, but he's the same man.
Right,
Exactly.
Which means
And so that he's going to be in that situation, and then that inner bitch
gonna come out.
So you saying his suckerism is across the board?
yeah,
across the board.
across the board.
It aligns.
It doesn't matter.
And it
Money.
aligns. So like just like when you drive in the car, if you got a slow leak in one of those tires, all those other tires got to pick up the slack when it starts leaking. And eventually, that tire is going to flat, and you start to hear that motherfucking sound. You're going to hear that sound. And if you keep driving that you're going to be on the rim.
Yep.
So what I'm saying to you is that you have to know, as a man, like, if you're not consistent, if you don't come to the any relationship with some type of a plan, foundation, if you don't have none of that, every one of those tires is going to be on the rim, and that woman's going to know that you have no ability to lead her, give her, like, you can't teach her. Because I'm just look at this letter. I don't think he can teach them women nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
Either one of them.
None. Zero.
Okay.
Zero.
How to ride a bus.
Okay, the first bitch, right?
Yep.
The first bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, when you come in with them credentials,
Okay.
right? Okay, like I said, you coming from a position of,
Man.
that shit don't mean nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? And that shit don't mean nothing to me. But to niggas, I have seen niggas struggle with that. Like,
Yeah, I know.
As far as like,
a lot of my clients.
they could deal with bitches on their level. They don't have no problem checking the bitches on their level with the don't have no degrees, the regular hood, but they with that. I've even seen niggas who were supposed to be players that made a lot of money selling dope. I seen niggas who made a lot of money selling dope players. Acquire a bitch like that and lose his ability to check a bitch because of the credential.
But he,
And a bit, and now, I'm just saying, because niggas is used to, but niggas is used to dealing with, hood bitches and bitches that, she only got a high school degree and, so a nigga got a different kind of confidence.
Yeah, but the problem is, as a young man, they got to treat him all the same.
Exactly.
Her money doesn't make her who she is. And
Exactly.
That's the problem.
Exactly.
The problem
But
is,
what he's saying is they don't see that, though.
You
they
can't
don't
see
I know,
it.
right, they don't
They-
see
they're
that,
not
but that's
able
what
to
the
see
game-
it.
That's
Yeah.
what the game come in
That's
at.
what they need to be taught.
That's what the game come in at. They got to understand that what she does isn't who she is. That's just her job. That's her money. But you can benefit from that money through your leadership.
Yeah,
Right.
I like women with a whole lot of. So I don't like. So there's no challenge to me. Like, I don't see a bitch as a challenge. Like, it's no, because I got her. Like, I promise. Like I don't even know how else to say it other than I got her. Once I speak to her, I got her, and I can see that I got her because I know where it's going, because I got foundation. I know what I need her to do, and I know how I need it, what it needs to look like in order for her to do it. And then if she gets out of line, like, I'm such a fucking savage with the words. Like, I don't need to cuss you out. I'm a cold nigga.
Right.
I don't need to cuss you out.
Yeah.
I'm so cold, the way I move, the way I communicate, that it challenges her to be the best she can ever be in life.
Yeah, but
Yeah, go ahead.
I know. I was saying I had that. What he had when I was in my 20s. I'm sure you had that too. I was only making $4.35 an hour, like Kids Kingdom. I was eating Hamburger Helper, TV dinners, ramen noodles.
I hated Hamburger Helper.
I know,
man.
but that's all I could afford. That's all I could afford. And the bitches had way much more money than me. But the thing was, I'm running shit. I don't give a fuck about your money. And when you pull up in your nice little car, you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna get the fuck out and go all the way around and get the passenger seat, and I'm gonna sit in the front seat. The driver's seat.
And I could. You said something earlier. I can agree with a little bit of this too. Like, we don't know if his pipe game is good, but we can tell it ain't.
It ain't, dog. He ain't
Because
fucking.
let me go ahead and say this too. Sometimes when you can't lead, if you knocking the lining out of that thing,
Right.
If you hitting the bottom of that thing, that lasts a long time. Meaning, she will fall in line for a long time. She will get used to it though, and eventually she'll take you over because you don't have enough mouthpiece or game to stay consistent. But like, if he really was, he said 8 months. I'm thinking, nigga, you ain't got enough pipe for 8 months for this bitch to pipe down. Like, this bitch should not be talking 8 months.
No,
I'm just saying, you know, and we're not just talking like when you being sexual with a woman though, you really digging into her body and mind though. If you really like doing like the way that you do her, the way you touch this woman without touching her in her mind, and everything you doing to her inside of her, you working her up inside. Nigga, this woman is going to be away.
Yeah.
A lot longer than 8 months.
Okay, now have you evaluated these kind of bitches?
Yeah, I
How you observe them in their relationships?
What do you mean?
Okay, like a bitch that's like a principal of a.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
they're normally not in happy places. They're not, and because a lot of it though is because they're taught wrong in their own profession. They're taught that they're equal to men, and so certain professions
superior
or equal,
right?
But a lot of it is the way they're taught, and so like if like I'm an older man now, but if I was a 25-year-old nigga hitter like I was with some mouthpiece, I will overtake her quick but not in my age now, I wouldn't want to tussle with a bitch mentally, verbally. Like I like ready-made bitches. I like ready-made bitches in like this day. Like he's a young nigga. He should be thoroughly ready to go at all times.
See, it's revelations on the other side of dismissing a bitch. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When she do an infraction that's unforgivable, you know what I'm saying?
He said unforgivable.
We done. And then just like your pop say, well, if she still fuck with you after you tell her we done, after you tell her she done, and she come back in a few days and be like, you know what, that's unacceptable. We need to talk about this. Talk about what? We needed to talk about. I can't. It was working. The disrespect. We need to recalibrate what's going on. Well, but you understand what I'm saying? It's revelations to be found on the other side of a dismissal.
Well, y'all talk about talk, but we missing one other thing. Used to. What they used to is motherfuckers submitting all the time. They're not used to a motherfucker like you or like you. They're not used to that shit. So if you look at them, what they've been taught is right, but what are they used to? They're used to motherfuckers submitting to the bitch. That, hey, look, like you say,
well, if the bitch have been winning all the time, it could be a new day where a bitch don't win, and she'll tell her friends, like, I've encountered a man. I've encountered a man that's different.
He's a mutant. He's a motherfucking mutant.
I don't know what he did to me. I believe now.
Come on, man.
At first, I didn't believe, but he really, even though he's only a bus driver, he made me see the light. But see, you got to have the heart. See, it's hard to, this is what he's going through now. See, he noticing that on paper it look good. But the experience is some other shit. He ain't realized he had to have a chair and a whip on the bitch. He didn't know.
Man, all like a motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? Even though she's got a PhD, it's still chair and a whip on the bitch. You gotta dismiss a bitch for the infractions and then see what happened after that.
But he ain't built that way.
I'm always down to after a dismissal, after I dismiss a bitch, I'm not spinning the block. But I'm always down to listen to a bitch when she spin the block. Well, I'll listen to see if you've seen the light on the error of your way.
I was always taught not to look back.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what we call eyes forward. I leave what I call a candle in the window. So she can find her way back to my motherfucker ass. When I'm done, I move forward. I don't look back. I burn the bridges. I put my hobo thing on. I go to the next
that's
town.
what I mean by don't spin the block.
Don't spin the block.
That's the update.
California thing.
That's the updated term for what
I'm not California, but I'm just saying.
They don't know. That's California.
East Coast motherfuckers, we don't look back. They come back to us. If you don't come back, you gonna crawl back and you apologize and kiss my ring, I'm not fucking doing that shit. As
Yeah,
once I'm
I
done,
don't
I'm done.
even like. You see, we're all three different men. See, because I don't like once I'm done, I'm petty too. Like, I'm
Right.
I don't want to talk to you ever again in life.
Right.
And I want you to know that I'm not.
That energy is good
Yeah,
though.
good.
And
Yes,
all I always
yes.
tell all the women, like I'm very masculine, but there's a part of me that's super petty, and I
Right.
will prove my point to you. It will kill me to prove the point, and it's gonna do it. Like I always, hey, look, bitch, I would rather cut my arm off than allow you to cut it off, bitch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so for me, you need to know I'm ready to go to fucking distance, bitch. I don't give a fuck what it's for. I don't give a fuck what it's for. Bitch, I'm ready for today.
But see, here's the
You know what I
thing
mean?
though. I feel like on the other side of a dismissal, you can a bitch can be made to see the light and
Oh,
come
yeah.
back
That's what I said,
in
right.
and come back in as an improved
Yes,
bitch.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
I totally agree.
You know, and then you know, and she have more respect and be like, then she also knows that dismissals can happen.
At any time.
Well,
you know
that's-
what I'm saying? So now she moving different. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's why you should always believe have a woman have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Like every day she should worry, it's a day to day, he's gonna replace me, get rid of me, or not talk to me at all. I'm dead serious. Fuck y'all. I'm dead serious. And that's how she should feel. 1 foot out the goddamn door.
I'm with you
Yeah,
at the 1
out the
foot.
door, man. You get, yeah, look.
Hey,
Yeah.
but yeah, 100%. But it's something inside of me that I know that's not right. But I want her to know, like, bitch, I'm never gonna talk to you again, bitch. Like,
Well,
and I'm BossMack. I'm with you. I know to circle back.
I love to circle back.
I think
It's power.
I think it for me. It's about how long was we rocking,
right.
right? If it's early, then I may listen to you.
Right.
But if it's late, if we've been together a
you
long
know.
time,
That's
you
true.
know who the fuck
Then
I
you
am.
can't come back.
Well,
I get
I
that.
mean,
You know what I mean? I can't
with
do it.
with this situation, this is 8 months.
8 months, yeah.
Right. And then,
I'll let her. I'll listen to her.
and then you know, when I look at this, it's almost like, see, I know it's a bitch that been the niggas on her level ain't tolerating it. You know what I'm saying? And now she done just been like, you know what? I just need a nigga. You know what I'm saying? But now that she got him, her natural instincts is to take control of some shit. Cause she a vice principal. You know what I'm saying? And that's how she moving. You know, with leadership.
But that's her job.
I know that.
we know that.
We know that.
No,
I'm
I'm
saying, you
just
gotta wake
saying a
up.
nigga gotta have a heart to dismiss a
Yeah,
bitch like
oh,
that.
yeah.
And
They
see, a nigga coming from a low level. I hate to say low level,
Yeah,
but
low level.
You know, but you driving buses, you feeling lucky to have a bitch. That's a handicap. You know what I'm saying?
But
If you know.
But boss, loving yourself, I don't give a fuck if I'm a security guard. And I was a security guard.
Right.
I used to do some Kids Kingdom shit, like Chuck E. Cheese. It was a knockoff of Chuck E. Cheese where I would wear a little fuzzy slip. Fuck you. I don't judge me, bitch.
That is real,
But, fuck you. But anyway, I was making $40.35. But I loved myself so much. I wasn't ever defined by my job, my clothes, or anything. I loved me so much. I just didn't give a fuck. I mean, not giving a fuck is the greatest feeling in the world because a woman can't move me. I don't give a fuck about your money. I take my dick and remove. You don't get the dick.
Imagine a nigga that never had a bitch like that though.
That's what I'm saying. And we always refer to ourselves. So I agree with you. Like they're not us. So if it's them, they in trouble. They in trouble, nigga. These niggas is real vulnerable out here. I'm trying to tell you. We all know.
Okay, who just gave some money to
Hey,
$2?
get the lights up and get them chats going. Come
Travis
on, guys.
said chair in the whip. Yeah.
Come on, guys. Y'all
See, you
doing
gotta have
good.
a chair in the whip, bro. You gotta break out
Whip
the chair
that
in the whip
motherfucker, yeah.
on every bitch, even if she got a PhD
Yes.
or whatever
And-
the fuck. I don't
and-
give a fuck what she doing.
Yeah.
And my philosophy is early in the game, you got to sweat the small stuff. You got to sweat it all.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't like them breathing this way, bitch, you breathing too. You breathing. Why is you breathing like that? You know what I mean, bitch? Why did you ask?
Chewing your food.
She come in with a mani petty. Bitch, did you ask me the color, or did you just
decide?
You just decided on your own.
Yeah.
Hey, bitch, hold on.
Everything.
Or is this a surprise for me? Let me know if it's a surprise. You know what I mean? Because I need to know. But what I'm saying is, I'm not going to do that all the time. But I want her to think in her mind, what color would he like? Well, let me call him and see.
Yeah.
Let me keep a bitch off balance. Let me keep a bitch off balance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, like this vanilla lotion. Did you ask me if I like vanilla?
Yeah.
Bitch,
That's early
why
on.
you got this vanilla lotion on? You know what I mean? That type of, like, look, man. And it's subtle.
Yeah.
But it means so much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Early on.
And if she pushed back and say, oh, I wear whatever I want. I'm like, hold on.
Wait. What'd you say?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
What was this said? No. I made a suggestion about your lotion, and you gonna get aggressive? Let me tell you something. This is a warning. I'm warning you. If you ever get out of line again.
Do you understand? Yeah.
And I need to hear a yes after the understand.
Yeah.
I'm dead serious. So niggas think, and I know these niggas is probably thinking like, niggas,
I know they
is playing.
Yeah.
If you set the tone early,
all day.
nigga, it's on autopilot.
Yeah, it's easy.
The shit you ain't got. I'm not worried about. Nigga, it's autopilot. Nigga, I'm sitting in a relationship about 12 months in, like this, nigga. Not worried about a soul.
Nothing.
You know why?
Zero.
Because her mannerisms in check.
Yep.
Hey, how she move is in check. She's thoughtful. She's cutting my bacon in half. I got 4 ice cubes in the 4 ice cubes in the summer, three in the winter.
3 in the winter.
You know what I mean? She needs to know me. She needs to know who I am.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, my nigga, you know what I mean? Hey, I love me enough to know, nigga, like, it's a certain way I like to be treated.
And we deserve to be treated that way.
And if I treat myself good, bitch, you need to treat me good.
Yeah.
And that's an even exchange. I'm giving you golden dick. Oh, and the leadership.
But let's keep going.
And structure. And hold on, and not only that, bitch, I am your walking security guard for life. Bitch, you know I don't think she understands. And then the provision.
Yeah.
Meaning, I'm preventing actual things happen to you just by my presence.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Elevating
just by me being here.
Yeah.
And not only that, I'm a thorough nigga with my own life. So my finances is gonna elevate yours.
Yes.
My lifestyle is gonna elevate yours. Like I can go in it.
Yeah.
So that's not worth, bitch, you making sure that my bacon is cut and my syrup is drizzled, not poured. You know what I mean? Pouring my syrup on the waffle. Bitch, I want it drizzled. What is this? And you giving me, look, it's crystal. What other hot sauce is it, lady?
Shout out to the chat, though. I appreciate y'all. Her attitude could be totally different. Shout out Tim B. As soon as she starts talking down, got to go.
Yes.
Appreciate that, because now I'm at ease about making a decision. Like you say, it's time to celebrate. Yeah, I always celebrate when I come to the realization that a bitch got to go, I begin to celebrate and rejoice. I don't feel like
You should celebrate and rejoice.
Yeah, man.
It's time to celebrate, man, you know. Hey, we done did like 3 hours right here. I done seen niggas yawning a couple times.
Oh no, that's me. I'm up to 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. This is how I work, dog.
Yeah, that's what we do.
When I get out of here, I'm gonna go work on some content. I'm gonna go work on my bin. I got my guards working right now, so I'm gonna hit them up. Like, nigga, this is what I do.
Okay.
Yeah, what did you say, nigga? It's not enough time. If we can eliminate sleep, I'll be more organized.
Remember BossMack 7-hour shows, dog. 7-hour shows, BossMack.
Hey, whenever y'all ready, it's good for me, man. I'm up. Hey, it's what I do.
I feel you, man.
Yeah.
I feel you. All right. Let's see. 1950. Oh yeah, he's talking about your Flats reference. All right. Well, you know, what's up, Boss Mac, Steve, and 150. Thank y'all.
Respect.
Salute to the conversation.
Respect.
Boxing Day, what's up with it? Hit the like button
Hit the
for this
like
game.
button. Hit the like button.
Well, gentlemen, you know, I don't like to go too far
Yeah, no
over
doubt.
3 hours.
We
No
can get
doubt,
busy.
no
Yeah,
doubt,
let's go,
no
man.
doubt.
Let's wrap this up, man.
Yeah. I want to say, man, I enjoy talking to y'all.
Oh yeah.
It's fun, though. We appreciate this shit,
No,
dog.
I think
100.
this is the first time I had contemporaries in here. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that.
Y'all going to do a pod tomorrow, right?
Yeah. We got a
Yeah,
thing to go do tomorrow. It's supposed to be, you know,
Some
they got
NDA shit.
Yeah, they got to
Yeah,
sign us some shit.
sign
So they
some
got
shit, yeah.
they got us
Can't talk.
Yeah,
can't
we can't talk
talk
about it right now.
right now, but
right
yeah,
now,
it's a huge one. So
yeah, something big.
yeah. So we got to rock tomorrow early.
Damn.
Early.
So it signed an NDA, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a nigga, so I'll tell you after the show, but we
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
we
yeah.
can't say it online. We can't say it online.
Yeah. You definitely
That's
can.
a
None of
lie, man.
that, hey, if you from the trenches, none of that means nothing, nigga. You know what I mean? We don't care about none of that.
None of that, son. Shit.
Man, I think, yeah, man, this is the first time niggas done traveled to see a nigga. I appreciate you reaching out.
Oh,
You
no,
know, and
what
I
I'm
appreciate
saying?
you. I appreciate you. Yeah,
Yeah.
because we've been talking about it, I know, for a while.
We've been talking,
Yeah.
we
And I
ever in
just been,
town.
and,
yeah.
and it's been times I'm like, man, I'm gonna miss out because I'll be in LA or something. I'm like, man, I ain't got time. And so now, man, I'm happy I came down, man.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I was disappointed, man, when you told me, like, oh, man, I spent off in the Fresno this little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had to take it down.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, dog.
I was like,
Nigga
oh,
made a
man.
U-turn and shit.
It's
you know what I
all
mean? Sometimes
good.
it happens.
It's all good,
But that's
though.
why I said it was a blessing, man, that I'm here, man. And it's
Yeah.
like, like I said, man, I rock with you, dog.
Oh,
It's all
day.
good.
Got a lot of
Like
respect
full
for you.
flex.
Rock with your content on a regular
Oh,
basis.
hey,
though.
we be laughing. We call each
Hey,
other
hey,
up.
we got a group text. I mean, we
Yeah.
got a group Instagram with Lacari on everybody.
Yeah, we be
Everybody be sharing your
We be
shit in there
sharing
all the
shit.
time.
Oh, no
dog.
shit? I appreciate
Cracking
that.
up, dog.
That shit
Cracking the fuck
crazy,
up.
dog.
We
Shit's
used to
so
laugh.
funny, man.
Oh,
you should do a lot more food reviews though. The shit
Oh,
is
yeah.
I fell off low key. I gotta pick it back
yeah,
up.
definitely pick
That shit is
up, man.
off the chain.
I'm
funny.
sitting on like probably like 50 of them that I haven't edited.
Really?
Yeah, you gotta get on
Bro,
that.
like,
man.
you
That
gotta
shit's
go in there and do
fire.
Cause doing the shorts and shit, like, I ain't gonna lie, I just went all in on the shorts and then trying to maintain the other content and then going to doing the show 3 times a week in the morning like that. That schedule
Yeah.
it's a bizarre thing, and then
Brutal.
Oh yeah.
and then getting out the merch to motherfuckers, you know, this has just been like it's been something that I had to get used to, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we there now though. We good. All right, gentlemen. I appreciate you.
Yeah,
Shout
appreciate
out to the chat. We out of here, y'all. All right. All right.
You got
Hey, that was a great